Hey there, tribe. Welcome back to Gustyrill's Paradox Grand Strategy Ironman Mega Campaign. We are in Phase 2 of the campaign. We are playing CK3. We started back in Imperator Rome, and we completed that game and uploaded the endgame file to be the start file for our CK3 adventure. And if we are successful here and stand the test of time and live to the end of the game, we'll take the endgame file from CK3 and import it to Europa Universalis 4 and on to Victoria 2 or Victoria 3 if Victoria 3 is out by then. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get to the Victoria phase, so it's still up in the air. But after Victoria, there's Hearts of Iron 4, and after Hearts of Iron 4, which is the World War II era, we will take it into the stars with Stellaris and try to take over the universe. So definitely have a lot to do, a lot to look forward to, and I hope that you're enjoying the game and that you can get invested into the game. You know, try to claim a character and follow their progression, and you know, you can force me to give them territory and such. We're developing some mechanisms that will allow the community to get involved and make me into their puppet and such like. So that should be fun. We're tweaking that system a little bit. So I hope that hey, yeah, I said puppet, but you can use whatever word. I guess in Canadian, puppet means bitch. I guess that's the translation there. Anyways, hey, check this out. I guess you might have seen this the other day. Drinking coffee out of one of our swag mugs is pretty cool. I got the other one in. The flag turned out great. It's in the dishwasher right now. I was going to two-fist it, but it was I already used it yesterday. So anyways, super excited about those. Yeah, Janza, you said you wanted to get one. I'm going to order my mug to your girlfriend's house. Okay, what? So she doesn't have to. She's on the other side of the line of having to pay customs or something. How's that work? I don't know. I mean, I'm happy to we could sit down and try to figure that out too. Whatever works for you guys. whatever works, man. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try. I just have a feeling that it's probably going to equal out whether we pay it on this end or pay it on that end. It'll probably equal out the same, but definitely try to do whatever we can, and I appreciate that. I think it's a cool design. They're pretty high quality stuff. Turned out great. I mean, the detail, that printed on that. Let me focus in on that. You can see, you can get way in there. It really came out good. And Radiated Spore or Carnivorous Pony or Widow Crypt, whatever she wants to call herself, she does good work. She's taken some classes to get some credentials and stuff that are better, but I definitely want to send people her way for their future logo needs and stuff. She's great, and she's super cool. The thing I need to touch on is vassals. How do I know who should get which barony or castle count or duchy? So when you're talking about your vassals, so the structure's there. So if someone's the baron goes with the county regardless. If you give someone a county, they get the barons that go with that county. So that's just a thing. So let's look at. I'm happy to. So it's not Cornwall in this. It's Dumnonia, I guess, right? This is what you're talking about. But for instance, here we go. Earldom of Cornwall. How do I know who to give it to? Okay, so one thing that you can do is, one thing that I do sometimes is I will try to find someone in my family to give it to in the dynasty. If you're just starting, you can pull up your dynasty and you can look at it, and you can sort by a bunch of different ways. And I like to give high stewardship people the titles because they have a better chance, better management probably, and they also would have a higher domain limit, so that they can hold more titles in themselves, right? And sometimes I like to, I keep the power in the dynasty family. Take it barons or marshal, counts or stewardship. Well, barons go with the county regardless, so you can't really control that. But if you're gonna give a barony away, like you have one that you want to give away, yeah, because they're probably not going to end up holding more than just the one thing. So so marshal might be good. I mean, it's like, well, what do you want that barony to do? So you want to, the baronies are there to support you with taxes and levies. So you're going to want, things that contribute to those things. Another thing that another reason that I give things away to people sometimes is to increase their opinion of me. If their loyalty is in question, I might give them something to bump up their loyalty. If they're the duke of a place and they're under me, and they have a lower opinion of me if I don't give them, they want to they want to possess all the counties and baronies and stuff within their domain. Hey, Crawley, cool man. Thanks for lurking a boot. I got to get one of the emotes that I'm going to get. One of the future emotes is a lurk emote, so people can just click the lurk emote or whatever, and so I can use it whenever I'm lurking around in other places. Thing. Hey, Anarchy. Yeah, I heard your boss is watching. Maybe he'll watch the stream and he'll want to sign up too. Is he cool? Is he a cool boss? We'll see how cool he is. Give Anarchy a raise, boss. Give him a raise. Is he listening? Anarchy deserves a raise. All right. I helped you. There you go, buddy. All right. So what were we talking about? Ashland is in the... Oh, it's a Janza Crawley old COE thing. I've got a future headset on, so he doesn't know me. All right. Oh, too bad. But he should give you a raise. Tell him I said so. And he should do what I say. So there, I've got a cool piece of thing from that old COE game that I got at PAX West that I think I'm going to offer up as a prize for somebody in some future event, maybe the community event. When we do the community event, some people aren't going to care about it, but some people might. That whole play a game with Gusty, looks like there's 10 days left and we're at 64% on that, but maybe during that event I'll give away a prize. I've got a poster that was signed, a COE poster signed by Jeremy Walsh and the head artist at the time. No, I'm not going to burn it out, but you could win it. And I'll burn it on screen if you give me enough money. But I mean, if somebody wanted to win it, if you win it, then you could burn it too, whatever. But it's cool looking and stuff. But that's a game that's never going to exist probably. So that is a unique artifact from that the golden age of the COE. But I figure there might be some people. Yeah, you could get it, you could win it, and you could throw darts at it or whatever you want to do. That'd be fun. So I just wanted to put that out there. Maybe one of these days I'll pull it out and I'll show it to you guys so you can see what that looks like. There's only they're giving them away to the people who won the. I got one for being in like the top 3 jousting for the day. I had the most wins on the first day or something, and I won one of these. They didn't have a whole lot of them, so it was at the time it was a cool thing. I don't know. They should have released that mini game and used it to fund their whole deal. All right, let's get on to what we're doing here today. It looks like we are at war with Persia. I was tasked with taking out the Persian Empire. I lost. How much did we lose? Well, we don't like to look at it like we lost money. We like to look at it that we got a bunch of friendships, which are priceless friendships. There was couple grand probably of investment into that. It didn't pan out, but you know what? It was worth it because of all the people that we met along the way. We had some great experiences. I feel like that was a game that was like kind of like a virtual weird game that we were playing it even though it didn't exist. You know, there was definitely all kinds of weird politics and stuff going on. A lot of skullduggery and interesting goings on in a lot of different places. It was really interesting experience. So we don't really begrudge it. We're not trying to be pissed off about that. Hey Zane, did you see this, Zane? I don't know if you caught this last time. This came in the mail. It's my my Skull and Axe logo mug. It's pretty cool. I got the one with the flag in. It came in, but it's in the dishwasher. I was gonna two-fist it today. Maybe I'll two-fist it tomorrow. I'll make sure that they're both washed by tomorrow. But that one turned out really good too. Looks cool. Yeah, all that swag in there. I might need to do like, I've got the T-shirts and stuff with the skull logo, but maybe I could do a run of stuff with the. I can do as many of them as I want. I could do the flags up there too. That's pretty cool. Might be cool to put the flag on the back of a sweatshirt or something. It's the same quality as that. It's the. I haven't got any of them in yet. When I get one in, I'll wear it for you. We'll check it out. Hopefully it'll turn out really good. And supposedly they're a higher quality shirt that's like soft. It's like a soft cotton, not like a stiff. Turn it inside out when you wash it. Anything like that ever, you turn it inside out. Yeah, well, you got to turn it inside out and have the logo be protected on the inside of the shirt when you throw it in the washer, and then hang dry it or something. If you're concerned about that kind of thing. That's just to preserve the length of the quality of any shirt. But these ones, in particular, hand wash them with Woolite in the sink. Yeah. All right. So where are we at? We're at Persian Empire War. We got a few things going on. We got Gusty is getting old, right? He's 62. He's still in fine health. He's got the young. She's not young. 41. She looks young. She looks pretty young. Holding up pretty good. All right. Yeah, they're about the same age, and he looks like he's about friggin' no, he's 20 years older. We'll give him a break. We'll cut him some slack. We grew the beard out again, Zane. Not for the pox this time, but because he was looking a little jowly and a little wrinkly in the neck. He's pretty vain. Gusty's vain, turns out. He's pretty vain. All right, so we'll keep an eye on him. We got a battle going on. Yeah, that's right. When you see me start growing out. If I grew my beard out, I'd look way older. I got like white. I got an old gray beard. It's crazy. That's me. All right, Janza, what are you saying? Gusty played last night. Literally got the hottest wife married to me. She cheated on me with my head knight. Reminded me of Arthur and Gwen. So you didn't murder any of them? Did you send her to the convent? That's what you do. I send mine to the prison and torture them in this game. Looks like Rome is getting pretty well destroyed by Croatia. I want to show you guys something that's kind of cool. I was just looking at this map and I was like, this looks like my color over here. And way out in the middle of Russia over here, one of my guys has come in and he's taken over this section of Russia. He must have followed the rivers down or something and took out. I don't know why he wanted to do that, but that's kind of cool. That he's self-motivated. We've got a place down here in Byzantine, and then we got this Jerusalem. It looks like we're pushing forward in Persia. So let's get back. It's been a couple of days. It's a long time since Friday. It's too long, man. I hate waiting that long, but I guess I got to have a couple of days to get caught up on other things. All right. Anybody down here? Oh, I wanted to show this real quick before we get back to the war. This is something I'm trying to do for Janza. He pledged so that his guy would be the heir, but they're not voting for him. And I think the reason why they're not voting for him, probably, my vassals are all pissed because, you know, I've been at war for so long. This guy doesn't seem to care about it. I don't know which ones care about it. This guy cares about it. See where it says offensive war minus 167? It's because I've been at war pretty much constantly since the beginning of the game. And the vassals don't like us being at war that long. Some of them don't seem to care, though. I wonder what makes someone care more than somebody else. This person down here, 167 offensive war. So the ones that like me, are cool with it, but the ones that don't, really don't. You know what I mean? So there's something going on there. Got to figure out what makes that the difference. But I'm trying to get Valerian. I'm trying to fabricate a hook on one of the guys that has the higher vote points. I got my Spy Master on it. That's not the Spy Master, but I've got someone else on that. And we're trying to give Valerian some extra titles and stuff to make him seem like he's a better candidate. Better candidate than he is, honestly. He's kind of, not the best guy. I know he's your boy. All right. Well, thank you, Chatbot, for plugging the swag shop. Here we go. Let's move on in this war here. Let's unpause the game. See what happens. Probably some things going to pop up. I'm going to increase the speed. Yeah, if you have any more questions, Janza, about stuff like that, I hope that some of my answers kind of helped you with what you were talking about with who to give the counties and baronies to. There's a lot of different reasons you might want to do something, but those are some of the basics, I guess. All right, so this guy, apparently I'm letting him out for some reason, probably for high martial skill or something. It's potential. Alliance formed. Gladly accept your betrothal. This is stuff that's left over from the other day, things that we had set up. Marriages, probably. See if there's anything here. Samira still doesn't have her full dues that she needs to pay. This is an interesting thing right here, is that Valerian's heir is not his own children for some reason. It's his older brother. The older brother's really making a move on everything here. So I don't know what that's all about, but we're going to see, hopefully. And the other thing I was looking at, Valgrim the other day was saying you could just give him the empire, and it turns out that is not the case. You can't give away. I looked at it. I was like, oh, can I? Like maybe when I got the 1 year to live message or something, I'd be like, okay, he's going to abdicate, and I'll just give it to Valerian. But you can't grant another character your primary title. So that's something that you need to be aware of. You're the top title for life, apparently. So here we go. Who got inducted into the witchcraft here? Looks like Skull God. Your character Skull God, Janza, got inducted into the... So we can release him here. He's looking... Man, I'd rather he was the heir. Let's see. So he is trying to be learning education. Let's try to... Do you want him to be... You want him to be learning education, or do you want him to be something else? We can switch it before he turns 16. I'll let you pick. He's your boy. So, if it was me, I would put it like diplomacy. Try to maximize his highest thing, but whatever you want. You want learning? We'll leave it learning if you want. Whichever I pick. Okay, well, if I'm picking, then I will... Oh, he's got the Craven. That sucks. That's right. Whatever. Let's go... See if he's any good. So it would give him a +1, so take him up to 18 in diplomacy. Fickleness of youth. This will drop him to a 13 in learning. So let's find him a guardian for that. Let's go. Okay, we'll give him Flosi. Flosi hasn't been a murderer that we know of, so okay, I'm going to pick a couple of wards here. Go to the family. I sort them by age, and I go down to the ones that are 14. This is because I'm trying to convert them into the coven personally. So we'll go to Tira here and see if she's up for it, and she is. And then Ingjald. Okay. Next boy, name him Floki from Vikings. All right, well, you know what you need to do. Oh, yeah, no, you've got the bank. You've got a huge bank of customizations. Okay, so let me write that down. So you want Floki. After Floki, you will still have 10 more Floki Vilgardarson. Was that the name of the guy in Vikings? That was his last name? He was son of Vilgardar? Really? I think in that show they made I hope they made Floki the same guy who discovered Iceland, because the guy who was credited with discovering Iceland's name was Floki also. Hey there, Moo Moo. How's it going? Yeah. You know, I watched a lot of seasons of Vikings, but I didn't catch the last couple. I need to catch up. It's ridiculous. It's really okay. TMI. All right, so somebody finished a siege here. Let's see who that was. Okay, and we'll move them forward. Bit tired, not all fresh. It's kind of late there, huh? I'm good, man. I'm happy to be here. It was a long haul from Friday to Monday to not stream. I'm just like kind of obsessed, I guess. It's just you know, it's a lot of fun. Let's see forward. So that's. Is there anybody who's gonna? The clock says 21:24, so it's 11:24 a.m. here. So I guess we probably got, what is that? It's late there, is what you're saying. Well, I appreciate you staying up late to hang out with us. I know that I used to play a lot of CK3 with my pal Boogie DK, who also lives in Denmark, and he would stay up late, super late, and but we'd play. It was fun. All right, so we have a potential champion here. It looks like we have sent for champions. Oh wow, looks like a good one. So let's recruit him into the court. Just getting him at a pretty good value, 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Call to war. So this is the Northman army. Pause. There's stuff going on. High Chiefess Zabava Vladislavovna. Wow, Jesus. That's a lot of V's. Right on. Appreciate that, Moo Moo. Always nice to hear from you. Appreciate that you like to participate. All right, so what is this war? War on the Duchy of Novasil. Let's see where that is. War on the Duchy of Novasil. So they're trying to get landed. This is where am I in relation to No Vassal, somewhere in here. I mean, I'm going to accept, because if you decline, you end up with like you take like prestige hits and stuff. So, you know, let's see what it would be. So I'd lose 750 fame. So I'm never gonna not do this. You know, whether I actually do a lot of contributing towards that war or not, we'll see. You know, I'm gonna definitely keep focusing on my Persia War. It looks like I do have a few, you know, unraised soldiers that I could send to that. Let's take a look at it. Well, we're defending, it looks like, and they're bringing 8,603, and she's only got 2616. So this looks like kind of a loser. I'm going to hold off on until I'm done with the Persia War. We'll see what the status of that war is. I don't super care if she lives or dies, so we'll do our thing, and then if she's still alive and the war's still going on, maybe we'll bring our guys up, you know, bring them up the river system and see if we can do something to help. But until that, I'm not going to really waste a lot of time on it. All right. Suderland under siege. What? So these Viking adventurers, it looks like they're leaving. It looks like they're going to start here and then they're going to head to that other place probably to try to take it over. Doesn't look like they're going to continue that siege, so we'll see. We'll see them later. Kill them all, absolutely. Schemer discovered. My spy master gun with grave news is my vassal High Chieftain Simon that is plotting against my son and heir Flosi, the evil fiend. Looks like I have someone who can marry here. One of Flosi's sons. He is handsome. Let's take a look. So let's make sure that we are searching for inheritable traits here. And then let's look for, so relevance-wise, so he's handsome. They're suggesting that my granddaughter Tora, who needs to marry somebody, but I would say she needs to marry someone with an intelligence trait rather than that. So let's go to her specifically. Oh, she's betrothed to Skull God. So I don't know why she's coming up as an option here at all. Moo says, I hate when my allies drag me to pointless wars or wars they will lose without help. Janza, keep it in the family. Absolutely. I mean, because we're the best. We got the best genes. I haven't seen anybody pop out yet with negative genes. We're trying to, you know, build up the dynasty bloodline. So one thing we haven't been able to work into the genetics is the giant trait, which I like to have giants. They're always pretty cool. All right, let's see what we can do here prestige-wise. So we're looking for someone who, you know, complements this this handsome, who's also, you know, more marriageable age probably. Looks like we're going to look outside the family for this one. All these are. Let's look for maybe alliance power. Pull something up. They really want Tora. Level 1. It's not very good. Some beautiful Ingrid. You know, if he waited for her, that would be a good one. Maybe too good for him. 18 for level 2. Robust. Not a lot of really high quality. This girl's 34 with the Amazonian. If you can get, okay, I have a game, hang on, I had a game where I tried to make my family dwarves. If you can get 3 subs, I will gift 5 for the emote upgrade. Yeah, you saw that? We're real close to unlocking another emote. So Janza is making a challenge to the viewers. He says if 3 people will subscribe or gift subscriptions, he will gift 5 more so that we can hit that emote. So that is a generous offer. That'd be a cool thing. You know, we do have some ideas for some emotes that we want to come out with to add to the to what we can, you know, use for the community for various purposes. So we can do some like voting. You could use emotes to vote. You know, you could ask people thumbs up, thumbs down, kind of, you know, love, hate. You know, you want me to kill this person, whatever, stuff like that. Or the lurking emote is another one we want to get at some point. Just want to know what does he say? I just want to know, when am I getting my own special emote? A Janza emote, huh? We'll need to talk about it on the Discord in the emote conversation. Moo needs a payday to be able to buy anything. Absolutely. Yeah. No worries. No worries, but it was nice of Janza to put that out there. And we are close. We're very close. So hopefully we'll hit that. So let's see. We're looking at here's a genius. This is what we want. But I don't know if we want it to be, so we want to get her in. Let's see if we try to arrange a marriage with her. Who pops up? Yeah, let's just get rid of her to this guy. That's awesome. Okay, so she's wearing some kind of a, I guess she's just wearing this as jewelry. She doesn't actually have any kind of claims or anything. But that looks like a fine marriage here. Let's look at the ransoms, make sure that none of them are valuable towards the war. They are not, so we'll get some money from this. All right, can imprison criminals. Oberto, remember this is the guy who his ex, she's still in the jail. We have until the end of the stream for that offer. Right on. Yeah, so we got 3.5 hours to go, so hopefully someone will take Janza up on his offer and go and unlock that emote. Okay, so what do we got? So this is the guy. We're going to go after him, but I feel like there's a chance that he'll rebel, and there's a lot of people who are disgruntled. So that could turn into quite a large war. We are going to hunt this guy down to the ends of the earth. But let's check out this other High Chieftain Simon. Okay, so we're not going to deal with him either right now. I don't want to trigger another third war right now. So we're going to finish this Persia War. It looks like this guy is ready to advance. And we have this guy standing around, so we'll have him advance. This guy's standing around, we'll have him advance. This guy's not doing anything. We'll move him up. We should wrap this war up pretty soon. It looks like they're not giving us any resistance. Betrothal, okay. Control Anjar, so we got siege finished somewhere. Looks like there's a battle here. What's gonna happen? I'm just looking for people standing around like this guy so we can move him forward. Can demand payments from Virna. She doesn't have the money to. I like to get all the money. Headman Hipparides. Okay. It's all good. Janza says, if you wish to join the tribe, join the Discord. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know. Did you type all that out? You did, I think. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, join the Discord. We do lots of fun talks there. Memes. What is this? My lover Sif died. I gained 62 critical stress. Been overwhelmed by stress. That sucks. You can hear the stress music come on here. Plus, she was pretty quality. She gave me six kids. I think she had the most kids of anybody. So that was unfortunate. We will. How'd she die? Does it say? Old age. So she's gone to hell. H-E-L. She died the straw death. But, you know, hell isn't the same as the Christian hell. Mental break, imposter. Recently, I feel like I am not worthy of the High Kingdom of Gustania. Do other rulers doubt themselves as I doubt myself? I try to be a good, cautious High King, but I can't predict everything. There are always more traitors to find, more plotters hiding in secret rooms. Other courts never seem to have this much treason, and I can only blame myself for inspiring it. Let's see what this is real quick. Oh, crap. My son, he's saying he's got a project that he didn't do. He's wants some pictures of him sent so that he can do some project. And he's interrupting my stream to. Can you send me some pictures of the la la la? So I'm gonna see what this says here first, and then I'm gonna see if I have anything on my phone I can send him quickly and easily. Damn this universe for raising one so poor as me to such heights. What? This is all crying. Okay, so I can be alone. I can just get the 53. I could scourge myself for my sins and gain the trait flagellant and be wounded and lose the same amount of stress as if I did this. I'm not. I don't want to be wounded. I want to keep my health up, so we're just going to go with the regular level of stress here. Let me see if I can do something for my son Freddie, he's done so much for the stream. He does do a lot for the stream. Let me see if I've got anything I can send him here for pictures of him. I don't take a lot of pictures on my phone, so there's not a lot here probably. There's got to be something though. I can send him a picture of me. Here's a picture. That's pictures of his brother. Come on. Looks like I need to take more pictures of my kids is what this means. It's all memes. He wants pictures like from the calendar. We make calendars every year. My wife usually does that though. I should tell him to text her. She's got all the pictures. I don't have shit. That's a funny one. Sorry for the delay here. It's him not doing his homework, and I'm the one getting punished for it. All right, here's some pictures. A couple of them. Mourn her death. Yes, we will. I just did when I he sequestered himself. He had to be alone with his thoughts about the death. Alright, I don't know how many he needs. I'm just going to send him these 4. I'll say done. Alright, there he goes. That's what he gets. Okay, onward. Apologize for that. Visit a brothel. I could do this, and this would cost 150. This is how we'll mourn her. By visiting the brothel and working off the stress. Let's see if he gets the pox again. Here I come, girls. Wanton ways. I lay in a tangle of limbs, a woman straddling me as release and relief shudders through me. My mind is calmer than it's been in weeks, but still my pulse races. Magnificent. Once more. Come here, girls. All right. No more stress. We'll see if I often think I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't get the pox, and then immediately I'll get the pox. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see if any of these guys are valuable. They are not. Baron Hermias. No. Alright, move forward. this war over yet? Gotta be close. Is there a wall around that? Looks like there is. Alright, and you can go here, and you can go there. Just go there. 89%. Almost done. Task finished. Okay. Lord Mayor Nathan of Jerusalem finished the increased control and county task. So we have low control of county in Jaffa. So it's right there. So we'll set him on that. 8 months until Cleves is converted to the newly reformed Ozatru, which Volgrim yoinked from Janza and set up in a way that we wish was set up slightly differently than it is set up, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you get caught up and you don't do things perfectly. We don't do perfect around here, we do our best. That's good enough. At least it has been. Alright, let's check these prisoners. We're at 92%. Can ransom count Beacon for 50. Take it. This guy's not doing anything. Move forward. Continue conquering. Okay, Tira got the witch. So we'll go to her. And she looks like she's good at the learning, but let's see if she'll switch to diplomacy. Inyald switched also. Let's see. Alright, so we'll move Guardian. Sometimes when you change the education of one of your wards, the other one will switch. Send her to High Queen Madalena. Now we have multiple wives. We have the polygamous trait, which Volgrim swears will benefit us in the long term. I'm dubious of that. Okay, so we're going to check on High King Ailing here in just a second. So I've sent the thing here. I need to pick up another ward before I forget. And then we'll go check on the High King. So, look at her. I thought it was a her. It's actually a him. Or a them. They, them. Okay. King Ailing is... So we know he's up here, right? This is his... So he's 41. He is not currently in line to inherit any additional titles. We did make equal rights for women, which included the daughters into the inheritance, I believe. So he is the King of Denmark. He is the Duke of Trendelag, which is up here, I believe. And he has Fridafilki and Mary. So he does have a. This is where his court, where he reigns and lords over Denmark, from the Norwegian coast up there. So that's interesting. But stranger things have happened than that in history, I'm sure. But he looks like he's doing good. Let's see who he's married to and if he's happily. So he's liking his dad, the king, and his Queen Bianca is 43. Looks like she had a kid 8 years ago, was her last Has he got multiple wives? He does. He has secondary spouses. He's got Queen Tortoise, who is not doing much for him in the childbearing. And he's also got Queen Hafred, who has had a child 1 year ago, Arngrim Ailingson. So he's got 10 kids. So he's been pretty prolific. He's doing pretty good there. He probably had some concubines before we switched up the religion. Instead of concubines, now they're elevated to secondary spouses. So that's interesting. He does have 17 claims. He has claims on all the different kingdoms in the empire. So it'll be interesting to see what develops when the succession happens and Gusty dies, how that all gets split off, and that's probably going to cause some serious chaos that we'll have to deal with whenever that happens. Okay, we're very close to finishing this war with Persia, so let's go ahead and try to wrap that up. Should go pretty quick here. There it is. Okay, so we have triggered a customization event. My granddaughter Virna has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Gundred dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. Her current name is not good, but she has good traits. She is both robust and fecund, so she will be fertile. So if anybody is interested in claiming and customizing this character, this royal character, the ways to do that are to either sub to the channel, gift a subscription, which will also, either of those things will also help us towards our goal of trying to get the next emote unlocked. So you get double benefits to the community for that. Or you can save up your channel points, which we call skull points, and at the 1,000 skulls of my enemy level, you can claim and customize a character or a place or a thing or a title or anything that's customizable in the game. You know, they're rare to pop up, but sometimes pets and stuff can be named and things like that, so whatever. But if you are interested in claiming this this character, I'm going to give a 1-minute countdown for someone to be able to claim it, and if they don't, then I will go ahead and just name the character and we'll move forward. So without further ado, here is the countdown animation. So we had some questions about the lineage of this character. So this is my champion Proteus Bassawa. I said Batawa, but it's Bassawa, and he is, you know, he's got the Herculean trait. He is unlanded, but let's check and see what Virna has for. So she's my granddaughter. She's currently not in line, but she is herself the daughter of Anya, who is heir to the Kingdom of Wales. So this character, who is the granddaughter, so this is actually great-granddaughter of the Emperor. So she's pretty far down, but she's could be in line at some point. So she's like the sister. I don't know. So you just never know what could happen with this character. But it doesn't look like anyone is interested in the great-granddaughter of the Emperor down the Kingdom of Wales line. So we'll go ahead and name her something. We're going to call her Saga. That's a good name. So, Saga Virna's daughter. And we'll move forward. And maybe we'll get some more prestigious children, some people that are closer to being a title holder. Of course, I can always gift titles, right? That's something that we can do as well. So if somebody, we are revamping the Alter Reality program because it was a little bit too general. We had just one level for everything, and so it's being used for everything from give a title to conquer a whole culture or whatever. So that really would have been, huh? So we're simpatico. We got the mind meld going across the. There's no such thing as distance, right? That's just it's just an illusion. So we're right there. Anyways, I was talking about the we're gonna revamp. We're gonna put some different levels into the to the Alter Reality, and we're gonna say that there's for lower levels of skull contributions for like customization of individual characters. For higher levels of skulls would be like give my character conquer this county and give it to my custom character, that sort of thing, so that we can get more involvement at different levels. And we'll put lower because Janza set a standard of like 1,500 bits for a thing, but for lower bits, you could get a lower level of a thing, and also to do something that's really difficult, like take out a whole Persia or whatever, that should be worth more than, what I mean. So we're trying to figure out what those different. We're having a conversation back on the Discord about what certain things should be priced at, and what kind of demands or requests could go into each different tier level of the thing. So we're definitely it's a work in progress, but I think it's going to be a cool thing and should help people to be like, you can actually claim a character and be like, okay, I want that character to possess some property here and here and get this title and like that, and then have them as an AI start doing their own things. So hopefully that'll turn into something cool moving forward. All right, so this war is over. Let's make sure that let's get this ransom from that guy. Let's finish this. Okay, so we took a duchy away from Persia as requested. Yeah, so I wasn't able to get all that stuff worked into the game yet, but I did add a couple of edits to the different tier levels that we do have in currently to like say, okay, so donating 1,000 skulls is equivalent to a sub or a gifted sub, and if you got a tier 2 level 2 subscription, then that's worth the next tier level of thing. And we'll figure out what the equivalent is for a tier 3 sub and stuff like that. So we'll get it all worked out. And if you want to contribute to that conversation, it's back at the Discord. So join the Discord. So all right, what do we got going? All right, so we are above our domain limit right now, so we'll figure that out. So this would trigger like, okay, you got an extra county, so donate 3,000 skulls or something like that and give that to my character or whatever. So we got this war going on here. Let's see if that's actually, if they're there yet, if that's manifested. We got to track down, there's the ally army, Karachev, Northman army, conquest of the Duchy of Novasil. So they're trying to go there. I don't know where they are currently. They're probably still in the water, right? Let's check it out. See what it says. Albaran Sea. So it looks like they're hanging out. They're ready to defend it. Why don't we go ahead? Let's take a look at these guys and see. It looks like they have pretty good supplies, at least in that particular unit. Let's give these guys a commander just because. Oh, Valerian. There you go. Let's send them all. I don't know. We're losing a lot of money. I don't know that we need to send everybody. Anyone that's got under 20 supplies, let's go ahead and come on. I can't disband because I'm not in a friendly area. Alright, so anyone that is in a friendly area, we're going to disband. We'll do it that way. And everyone else is going to get sent to keep fighting. How many have I got left? Plenty. Alright, you guys are enough. 26,000. Oh, I missed a guy here. Let's get everybody. Send them there. Looks like they'll get there in about 6 months. Deal with this domain limit. I have 3 unread messages. Can imprison criminals. We're not already to do that yet. Titles can be created. We'll do this. Kingdom of Israel. Yes. Create that. I'll hold on to that until it goes to somebody. It looks like it will go to Gustina and the Duchy of Ammon. Create that title. See who we want to give that to. Lord Mayor Lamadon of Balka. Or the other thing I can do, let's see, do I own any of these? I do. I own the Chieftain of Horan, so I'm going to give that to my daughter, who will inherit this. The Chieftain of Horan, and I'll give her the Jarldom of Aman. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Good enough. You gotta have some reason. Okay, Gustina. Justified it as well as anything. Alright, let's head up to Karachev here. Alliance formed. Wonder when that guy's going to show up. Ended your scheme to sway High Chieftain Agostino. Okay, so I'll have to look at that. My granddaughter, so this is another great-grandson. Before we open this up, I mean, it's open right now. Oh, wait, no. Janza wanted to name this guy Floki. So name the next son Floki. So here's Floki Janza. He's been named. There you go. Floki Gundred. Wow. Wow. That's a stud. That's a stud character right there. All right, may you grow strong and wise. Let's definitely do the fine spouse. Then I'll go back to Saga and track her down and see if I don't think we married her off to anybody, and she deserves it. Maybe it'll be this guy. Maybe it'll be Floki. Let's go to prestige gain. So we got he's beautiful, robust, and intelligent. Really good stats. This is suggesting prestige-wise that the best bet and would give also a claim on the Kingdom of England would be this Alfred Valerian's daughter. So that would add the fecund stat to that. Purely genetics-wise, Samira's down here, and that would make sure that the children were beautiful and intelligent. These would have all the three, so their children would basically be matching of this. and that's pretty good. So it would guarantee, let's do that, guaranteed. This says check. This says, I feel like this arrow here and this check means that the kids are gonna definitely get those. So that's a very awesome, that's a great team up right there. Okay, let's see if we can find Saga. We did say that it was Anya's daughter, Virna. Okay, here we go. Here's Virna's kid. So this is too far down because they're already betrothed. Here we go. So we can find a kid for I'm sorry, not a kid, but a betrothal for Saga. We will stay matrilineal. So we have Robust and Fecund. So, I mean, there's this guy with the Herculean, but that's not necessarily what we're looking for. Let's go with Prestige Gain. Uh-oh. I'm starting to see some inbred traits here. Scaly. We got Scaly Nupa Flosison. We've got Hjalmar here with a lisp. So we're starting to see some of those inbred bad traits starting to show up. As they will. That's okay. We're not going to hold it against them. You know, if they've got other good traits, we'll see. So I'm looking more at Torbjorn or Egil here for because these are complementary traits. Looks like Torbjorn is going to need a wife sooner than Egil. So let's pull him up. I can't do anything for him specifically, so we'll hook him up here. There we go. All right, so we are still looking to try to find if we can take out this guy, Jarl Bragi Brynjolfsson. He is now in the Messinian Sea. So, great-granddaughter Floki will be betrothed. Yeah. So where's the Messinian Sea? That might be something we need to actually look at, see if he's even coming the right way. It's not going to let me do it. Can I look up a sea? It's got to be near Messinia, you would think, which is down here. Why is that guy going down into the Messinian Sea? Where is he going to make landfall is the question. Where is he attacking us? Unless he's trying to come around and up to get there, which is weird. But I guess that might be the case. I guess we're racing him to the spot. Unless he makes landfall and starts sieging someplace else, in which case we'll reroute our guys. Let's check Virna. I don't think she's got any ways of making money, really, because she doesn't hold any titles. We'll just take her 15. That's fine. Fabricate hook, barbaric but effective. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I could simply coerce Jarl Hrodgir into doing my bidding? A few strongmen and ominously worded letters should do it, really. So this will be an act of tyranny. Subjects will lose 5 opinion. We gain 25 dread, but we get a weak hook. Hopefully we can use that hook. And this is to try to get him to vote our way. So we're going to come down here to the High Kingdom, and we're going to look at the electors, and we're going to come down here, we're going to find Hrodgir, and we're going to try to force vote on him and make him vote for our candidate, which is Valerian. There it is. This will give us 17 votes away from Flosi and for Valerian. I don't think it's going to be enough to flip it. Okay, it was. So Valerian is the new heir. I think that we don't. I mean, it's this close. It's 113 to 109. So I think we need to come in here and find another guy and get another another one going, because it does take time to get. I feel like a couple of these guys at the top here had pretty high. So I can't. He's got the most votes. Wessex, of course. Do you hear what I'm saying? Wessex is blocking Valerian. Make Floki ruler of Iceland. Well, so you gotta do something for me. You gotta do something for me first before I'm gonna do make Floki the ruler of Iceland. Plus, I'll have to look at it. I don't know if I have the power to manipulate Iceland right now. I'll check that in a second. So Leote, let's look at Leote. Leote has a 21 intrigue, so I'm probably not going to be able to do anything against him. You scratch my back, and I'll scratch your back. All right. So not Leote. See if the court chaplain Ulf with his. Okay, he's got a really low intrigue, so I've got a chance against him. So we'll try to get fabricate hook on him. Try to get his vote. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Iceland and who's holding Iceland. So the Jarl of Iceland, who has, I don't know who his vassals are either. Alvor, Kettle, Skull. So no one in the family. But I would have to try to revoke, which would be, he would accept it, but it's tyranny, so it would cause subjects to lose 20 opinion of us, so that's obviously not something that I would want to do. So we'd have to look at what level of tier of making me your puppet that would fall under. I mean, I see why you want to do that story-wise, but it's pretty high cost to me. Alright, so where is our army? They're moving up. Where is the enemy army? Currently. Sea of Azov. Where's the Sea of Azov? Should probably know. Ionian. He hasn't made landfall. I don't know where the Sea of Azov is. Here's a child. Granddaughter Tortoise has given birth. Now that name Tortoise is hard for me because it sounds like a turtle. I think I'm even the one who named her that though. Alright, Tortoise has given birth to a daughter. The daughter is Ingrid. Wow. Wow. That's a future superhero right here. Fecund, beautiful, hale, and quick. If anybody is interested in customizing, claiming and customizing this character into your personal character, so it would be subscribe, gift a subscription, or 1,000 skulls to claim this great granddaughter, who is the. This is a fully Gundred mix. Lagertha. Okay, so Janza, you're down to 9. You still have 9 in the bank. I'm just jotting it down in the old manifesto here. You have 9, and Lagertha. Good choice. Good name. Lagertha. TH is ta. Lagertha. Okay, may you grow strong and wise. Let's find a spouse for Lagertha. Matrilineal, yes. Okay, so they are thinking, so we have the beautiful, so we're kind of looking for something else. Maybe a giant. That would be cool. Let's look at the prestige gain. So these are the some of the Gundreds. We could go with Valerianson, Eagle Valerianson, and keep the beautiful and the quick. That'd probably be a good one. Or look at this, Emond down here. So we keep the fecund, the beautiful. We could possibly increase the intelligence and the robustness. This is a better one right here. Emond. Let's go with Emond. All right, Janza. That's a good right there. All right. Awesome. Greetings, my liege. Accept. Awesome. Okay. This war is kind of pissing me off because there's like nowhere to fight this guy. He's just okay. He's in Corey's Dan. Let's find out where that is. Let's try to start targeting this guy. We got some betrotheds can marry here. Pause. Okay, so this is Einar Flosison is marrying High Chiefess Zabava Vladislavona. Okay, this is the girl who's got us in this. It's this whole deal that's got us in this mess in the first place. But no, she's kind of fucking badass. She's got the fire crotch though, fornicator. Excellent. Okay, Chiefess Tora. Oh yeah, this is Skull God is marrying Chiefess Tora. It's a good marriage for him and for her. Okay. Excellent. Can demand payment. Chiefess Samira, she's doesn't have the funds yet. All right, so we had a location on this guy, but then he's moved since. He's in Dawn, so we're gonna find out where Dawn is. Of course, none of these say Dawn. It says he's in Dawn, located in Dawn, and there is no Dawn, so we'll have to wait. Until he gets someplace actual witchcraft. Okay, so we got Tjedmund Gundred is a witch, and he looks like he wants to be stewardship. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and cut him loose, and let's find a good stewardship guardian to help him finish out his education. We'll go with Malmfred here. He's pretty good. And then we'll go and we'll find a new ward. And it looks like next up is Freitas. And she will accept. Awesome. Alright, where is this person now? Still in Dawn? Ryazan. Okay, let's try to find him in Ryazan. County of Ryazan, High Chieftain of Ryazan. Alright, wow. Alright, so he's all the way up there. Looks like, why isn't he going into, oh, he's heading over. He's not, he's avoiding Karachev. We got some people on site here, so we can start chasing him. So let's go up to Ryazan. We need a commander here. Valerian. Valerian keeps skating out on his commander duties. I don't know why. We keep setting him as commander, and he keeps avoiding it. All right, we're gonna hunt him down and kill him. This guy. Finish this war. Scheme discovered. The existence of my plot to fabricate a hook on Court Chaplain Ulf has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Curses. I think that we have our spy master's even helping, and it's not helping enough. Let's see if we got anybody better. No. Let's check all of our council members while we're here. Okay, so we've got a better marshal, so let's assign this guy to the marshal duties. Fire that guy. Let's check the steward. Steward is the best steward. Chancellor is not the best chancellor. So let's go ahead. That's Flosi the son. Maybe if we get him out of the chancellorship, maybe he will lose some clout. Hello, Crusading Shrek. How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. It was a long weekend. from Friday. It's a long gap in the streams. It's hard for me to stay away that long, but I'm happy to be back and playing the game, and looking forward to this week of streams and games. All right, so we're gonna go meritocracy. My son, who I don't want to be the next ruler, we're gonna fire him from the chancellery, and we're gonna put in Jarl Styrker. All right. Hopefully he'll be a little bit better. He doesn't like us. Let's see if we can do anything at all to make him like us better. We do have a little bit of money. He wants a lot. And this gift isn't going to make a dent. This 31 isn't going to make a dent in the fact that he is pissed about us being at war all the time. Glad you're doing good. Where you are, remind me where you're from, Shrek. Alright, we'll do it anyways. Get a little bit of a bump there. It's fine. If you want, you don't have to. I'm streaming to you from Southeast Alaska. That's where I'm from, the capital. Juneau, Alaska. New heir. Okay, so this is what we didn't want to have happen. I just fired this guy. Now he's the player heir. So we are trying to get a scheme against somebody. Central Florida, right on. We've got some. My wife has some family over there. Orlando. She's got a brother who married a girl who is really into Disney. They had to live close to Disney World. They got married at Disney World. That was kind of a fun wedding that we got to participate in at the Magic Kingdom there, making acquaintances. Freydis seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. She got along quite well with everyone she spoke to, even the adult guests. So Freydis is, wow, she's not one of the quality Gundreds at all. Aelin's daughter by Inga. So let's, she's on stewardship. Let's put her on learning to a little bit help her. So she's now studying scholarship. Let's see if we can give her any help. I don't like to take stress. This guy she's super stressed out. Gregarious is generally a pretty good trait. So that would help her diplomacy, or we can give her greedy, which also wouldn't help her learning at all. So we'll let her stay gregarious. Gregarious is a pretty good trait. All right, so we lost eyes on the guy that we're hunting. Let's see where he's at currently. Oka. So let's see where that is, and we'll try to target him, try to chase him down. I'll let you know, Shrek, the next time we go to visit our family over in Florida. She's got some more family over there too, Georgia, Tennessee, stuff like that, and you know, must be the mother's fault. I would think so. I would think she was probably a concubine. He probably wasn't as discerning about the concubines that he. Yeah, we'll look at his kids for sure. Okay, so we're looking at tribe of Oka. What? Why would he be down there? He's just teleporting around? That doesn't make any sense. We're going to keep moving towards his last position and see if he pops up. All right, let's see. Let's check him. All right, so his personal heir is Onund, and Onund is quick and not super awesome. Let's see. Next would be Bodil. She's better. She's intelligent and comely. The 20 in learning is pretty good. Pretty good education. He's got 10 kids. So Ursa, she's good also. Freydis, not good. It's the ones with this mother, Inga, didn't have any good qualities. And 5 of the kids, for some reason, her genetics. Oh, here's a Gundred. She's not so bad. But, yeah, some of the kids he had with her, 2 of 5 with that concubine were any good. All right, let's try to find this this enemy here. There they are. I don't know why it said Oka. Alright, they're coming in. Let's get them. And these guys are all starving here, it looks like. They've been traveling quite a ways to get here, but we have enough to be able to handle it. Let's check Ingjald here. Ingjald is looking at stewardship. Let's see if we can get him on the learning path. We can. So let's move Guardian. Educate. Learning. Berzi. Wow. Oh yeah, this is our ex-chaplain, I think maybe our current physician? I don't know, we need to look at our physician, make sure we have a good physician. What's our physician story? So Berzi's still the physician. Who is the chaplain? Yeah, he's better. So that's okay. Let's look at our prisoners. What's our dread at currently? 97, pretty high. Let's see who we've got for prisoners. Okay, we like to sort by opinion of me, and if the opinion is high. Now this is the ex-empress who was unfaithful, so we're still deliberating about what we want to do with her, but we're going to do something for sure. Let's see if we can ransom anybody out. Looks like we can't. Looks like there's a payment. Janzina, Samira, no. So this Baroness here, let's see if she'll convert. She will. Is she any good? No. We'll let her out if she converts. Oh, Naya, she is, let's recruit her, and she's a backup champion. Abbas here is, you know, he's got some pretty high scores, but he's not necessarily recruitable, but we'll let him out. And these other ones we'll keep as backup sacrifices in the Dread Bank. Let's check the current status of the House of Gundred. We have 69 living members of the dynasty. If we click over here, you can see the family tree is pretty, he's been pretty prolific. This is still in his own first, this is all just, he's got great grandkids, so he's living long enough to see great grandkids. So child, grandchild, great grandkids. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 great grandkids. He's doing pretty good for himself. Definitely can't complain. He's having pretty successful. Oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna be for sure, because we got a lot of the fecund fertility people in the family too. All right, so what are we doing? We're tracking this guy over to here, and we're gonna attack him. We got to go around this river, looks like. Now he's running. Although there's no way to conclusively prove it, headwoman Annale of Alaten has brought forward evidence that Gandalf is not the son of Chieftain Beltrano, the husband of my daughter, Chiefess Samira, but that he was fathered by Chieftain Corradino of Chelmno. How could my own daughter do this to us? Gandalf, on the other hand, has no blame in this, yet his repercussions might be dire. So Chiefess Samira has gained the adulterer trait. Beltrano, Eliza, well, if it's still the child of Samira, then there's no way he's not a Gundred, so it's not too big of a deal. Just has a different father, I guess. Chieftain Corradino the Heartbreaker of Chelmno, this guy. Scumbag. I'm lost for words. Alright, so let's, this guy's trying to run. Learning perk available. Awesome. Let's see what we can do. Mental resilience. Time between mental breaks. +3 years. Yeah. Homewrecker instead of Heartbreaker. Yeah. It's funny. Right, we are going with medicine focus to try to give his health a small boost. We're trying to keep him alive as long as we can, because he's a badass. The Blood Father. Alright, we're going to catch him. He's staying there. Faction is disbanded. Get in there, reinforcements, come on. We got him. Teaching the young. My lord, I think that young Ingrid could learn a lot if she got the opportunity to study under your tutelage. Jarl Starkard's daughter sticks her tongue out before waving at us. So what did I do here? So I released a guy and didn't get a new guy, and now this guy's trying to push this person who's not even of our house onto us, and so this is going to be a your daughter is your responsibility. He's not going to like that, and I'm sorry, but I am making witches out of Gundreds is what I'm doing. So unless is this guy, this kind of sucks. Sure, I'll educate. Moves to stay, becomes your word. I get a weak hook on this guy. If this guy's not voting for Valerian, I can look at this. About to get on the train. I'll try to catch some stream at my next destination. All right. Safe travels, Anarchy. All right. So sure, I'll educate the girl. Okay, let's look. Let's go a step further here and see if this guy is voting against Valerian in the election. And if he is, then maybe we'll do this just to get the hook on him. So Valerian is in second place currently. So we're looking for Jarl Starkard. And we'll see if he's on this list. He is. It's only 3 votes. It's not enough, but it's something. So we'll take it and we'll go to the electors here. And then I'll see if after I've done this, if I can cancel voting or cancel educating his daughter. We'll get these 3 votes. It's not enough to swing the election, but it's something. Janzina, Samira, okay. Alright, so enemy combatants captured, so we got the victory. But not, okay, so it was 100%. Forced demands. This is not my war, so I can't do it. But let's take these guys now. Let's see, they're closer to, I don't think I'll be able to dismiss them. Maybe when the war's over, I don't know. We'll start moving them over here just in case, just if I have to do that to, definitely faster to travel on the river, I think, than it is to go cross country. Now let's take a look here at this relationship with this girl and see if I'm stuck or if I can, it looks like I can remove Guardian. You know, we can offer her somebody else as a Guardian. I mean, that's kind of keeping our deal, right? Let's see if that works. Alright. Valerian is the new heir, so some votes have swung back to Valerian. Hopefully this war will end. We'll be able to dismiss our troops. Okay, victory. So be it. Secret exposed. My daughter, Jarl Gustina, has accused my grandson, Shiloh. Are you there, Zane? Shiloh of having an affair with my vassal, Jarl Un. I do not see what the fuss is about. It's not as if lust is a natural affliction. So this isn't, I don't think that this is, I don't think we're arresting people for this anymore. But it looks like he's, you know, philandering. How come he can't have multiple wives? Because he's not holding any kind of a court? I don't know. Have we nothing more important to tend to? I don't know. Let's see if can imprison criminals. Okay, so that's not a thing. Let's see if I can disband all. All right, we can do that. Let's see. So he's not popping up as needing to be arrested or anything like that. All right, Moo Moo. Catch you later. All right, so what are we going to do? So we've got some issues here, clearly. I really don't like this stuff when these vassals are going to die and we'll lose this property, but there's not a lot I can do about it, you know, unless I take over the place. Ugh, he's homely. He certainly is. So we could try to marry somebody to this guy if we didn't want to lose this barony. It says his primary heir is in a different location, which is why this Chieftain of Debar. So one way that we can keep these keep from losing these is by taking over this location. So like if we took over this location, then it would, you know, stay in. But you know, that's a difficult location to try to get to. You know what I'm saying? So Bizet. So this guy has a primary heir who is the Chieftain of Bax, which is, you know, once again inland in Croatia. These are all Croatian deals. Primary heir in Apt. This guy is a scaly looking dude. Apt. Okay, so where's this? Croatia. Sounds like we just need to take over Croatia. But I've got the community is wanting me to attack other people than Croatia, so let's see. Contingent scope. Is this Croatia? Epirus. These places that were once Roman. Gorlitz is in Croatia, and so the other way is to try to marry off some of our people to them so that we inherit when they have children. You know, some of these will marry and have children and might not end up going to these other places. Okay, so we own that, so maybe this guy, maybe this will change now that this guy's under us. We haven't had it for very long. We'll see. I'm not going to worry about any of that stuff. Alright, so overall, we got some stuff happening. We are at 144 gold. Where are we at with the... This guy's not. He should be converting someone. I missed where he wasn't converting. So let's go to where our capital is at. Where's our capital at? Down here. Convert faith. So we're trying to... I want to convert all the places that are around us. We got Druidism here, and down here we have Old Ossetru. I think it's more important to convert the Druidism than it is the Ossetru, so we'll start up here. 2 years left on that. Chancellor doesn't look like the best Chancellor anymore. He's not. So let's give it back to Flossie. Steward is best. Marshal, are you the best? You are. Okay. This High Queen, I wish she had a higher stewardship, but such is life. Let's check our other wives. Make sure that, see who has the best stewardship, which is what I usually go for. I go for genetic traits and stewardship. I like her because she's an albino. She hasn't had any kids yet. She's 32. You know, I'm getting a little 64. He hasn't had any new kids for a while. Who's he got? So she's 34. She's 50. So she's unlikely to. Wife and friend. Wife and friend isn't good enough to stay the queen. Divorcing you. Let's see who we can find. Someone maybe who has a higher stewardship. Fertile and inheritable, so 11. Fecund, that would help with having more kids and a potential alliance. So this could be, I mean, she's a little bit better. If we didn't care about traits and we didn't care about fertility, then we could pick up Now remember, we can't pick her up. We have this Un of Ramariki, and this would give us, you know, because we like to increase our level of domain holdings, so getting someone with a high stat here would be a good thing to do. So let's just do that. So we'll pick her up, and when we have her, and we'll make her the primary wife. So we'll increase our domain limit, I think, and I hope. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Flosi is our new player heir. Hold mystical communion. Let's do this. I begin in peace. This will help us to get learning traits, which we're trying to complete this whole of body because it will increase our health. It will keep us alive longer. All right. So it looks like we've got some of our people here. Ruler king is occupied by king. What is going on here? So somebody is attacking this, and it doesn't look like it's us. Tricasia. So is attacking. Is it Tricasia that's attacking this guy? Yeah. So Tricasia is trying to take over this spot here, trying to grow within our area, which I don't like, but don't know that I care about so much. So some of the things that we're trying to do as a community here, we're not currently at war with anyone. We're trying to take over Finland. We're trying to take over Scandinavia. We're trying to take over Aragon. We're trying to eliminate the Romans, and we're trying to eliminate the Persians. So those were old community investments that, even though we're changing the way we're going to do some of those community goals in the future, I'm still going to honor the ones that we've done in the past. But going forward, it's going to be different anyways. It's not going to be as easy necessarily to make me have to take out all of Persia, for instance, which is going to take us the rest of the game to do. I don't know. That's going to be hard. Rome, at least we're getting some help from other people who are helping to break up Rome. But let's check. Is it time to do something else against Rome? Let's look at see if we have a truce with Rome anymore. I feel like if we had one, it's probably worn off by now. I'm not seeing them pop up. So what can we do? Definitely a personal goal is I would like to get to take over Roma. All right, Crawley. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll see you later. See you around later. All right, so if we're trying to get to Roma, I could just go after it directly. Let's see. If I want to do this in his lifetime, right? Why wait now? We could just go for it. Let's see. So what duchy is that? Latium. But if I attack Latium, I'm only going to get just Roma, right? That's the only one that's... This other one is Samnium, so I could attack it as a county and just take Roma and just send our guys. I put them all here and rush Roma and take the capital away from him. That would be a pretty good move. This forgiving coward, Emperor Lucius, who has 4,700 troops. He's at a war. Jalava claim on the county of Doodleby. Where's the county of Doodleby? Interesting. Doesn't look like that's going to gain him much. Look, I have a Gustanian province here. What the heck's going on here? Who is this? The Chieftain of Grundberg. He has got a section right here in the middle of Croatia, and he is losing to Rome. So it will help us to. It'll help our chieftain, our loyal chieftain, even though he doesn't like us very well. It will help him to secure his territory, hopefully, if we declare against Rome. and we'll help him to defend his territory there. So let's definitely do it. And we want to take Rome. And just in case I die, when I say I mean the king, the High King Gusty Gundred. Just in case he dies, let's go straight for the capital so he can get that in his lifetime. Let's do it. Do it. Declare war. We can't do the Holy War because we don't have the piety to do it. So with a Holy War, typically all counties in the target area are seized. I don't know that we get to add more territory than just that which is seized. So let's go counter. Just go for the county. We're saving up. Remember, we're saving up piety so we can do a Holy War against the kingdom. But for now, this is going to take some time, and we might not even live long enough to be able to do it with this guy. Let's, when he gets down to his last year of life, is it not letting me attack Roma? Might have to do it as a duchy, huh? There it is. Okay, it's only going to cost us 75 prestige. So let's declare it. And then once we see, hope you guys can hear the music I'm jamming out to. It's pretty good. All right, so it looks like it's 563 armies here. I wonder if I could put all my guys right here. I don't know that I'd want to do that. I could. One thing I could do though is I could just I could raise just my men at arms there. Let's try. Rally points. Then I could attack his weak-ass army. If I can raise him before these guys just straight up attack, that would suck, but we'll try. And then the rest of the guys, we want to do a rush on Rome there. I think the best place to do that from is going to be... There's no water there. I can do it from here. It's pretty jamming little groove there just from the... So we'll do the siege here, or we'll do it here. And then... raise the rest of the armies here. Come on. Is it giving me all of them? And we'll just take them. What's the, what route are they trying to take? That's not the route I want to take. Go in the water. And then we'll go from there. But while they're gathering and going in the water, I want to see how my men-at-arms do up here. Let's check this really quick. Gundred is awesome and pregnant. Interesting that she's pregnant. She already has a child. Did she have a former husband? Let's see. Who is the father of Valerian? Was the father of Jet, Gundred's daughter. She's pretty awesome. Let's go back. Okay, so Gudrun has another. She is having another baby. I don't know who the father. We'll see who that is. Maybe if it pops up and lets us name. She's friggin' awesome. All right, let's find her somebody good. Let's go with prestige gain. Looks like good old Jarl Hogni Aureliusson, who, if I could choose if I was to choose who the heir was going to be, if I hadn't already been forced to pick Valerian, this guy's who I would pick. He's pretty good. So we'll give him this awesome marriage to Gudrun. And I forgot that I was going to try to do something with these criminals. After this war against Rome, we'll try to do the thing with the criminals and see if that triggers another war. Probably will. Communed with Odin. You gained 300 learning lifestyle experience. You gained divine guidance for 5 years. Heil Odin. The Allfather. Okay, our stress is good. Greetings, I accept the marriage. So Hogni here has primary is Gudrun, Freya's daughter. Is that who? Yeah. So he's made her his primary wife. He does have a secondary betrothal to Freya's daughter. Is that? No, that she's dead. Freya died. Okay. But his current wife reminds me of Freya. She looks very. She's the daughter. This is an interesting little tangled web, but she looks very much like her mother Freya, who has died. May Freya bless their union. Okay, so we have formed up here, so let's go ahead and attack those guys. Looks like a good one. Enemy ally joins the war. King Epicillos. Together, they will lose. There's nothing they can do to resist us. Fabricate hook, losing the upper hand. Court chaplain Ulf has discovered that I'm attempting to gain leverage over him in dishonest ways. I must do what I can to salvage my reputation. This spells the end of my efforts. So that didn't work. Let's try to get a hook on someone else. Because right now, Flosi is winning this. Let's see who, Grand Mayor Svein. How old is he now? 10, so I can't do anything against him. Chieftain Leot has too high of a thing, and I just failed against Ulf. So the next one we can try is Grilla here. And Grilla, as we know, is also the name of a giantess in Iceland who is associated with Icelandic Christmas. In some way, she's the boogeyman for Icelandic parents to tell their kids that if you are misbehave, that Grilla will come and eat you. And she's a scary, scary witch person. So let's try to get a hook. Okay, looks like we've got good chances. So we will try. She is a scary, scary lady. Okay. New era, Valerian. Okay, good, good. We'll still try to get the hook, just to have something in the back pocket, just in case. All right, our counselor Skuli has died of old age and gone to hell. So we need a new steward. And it looks like it's going to be Jarl Gorm of Iceland. Jarl Gorm of Iceland. All right. Just want to make sure I haven't missed anything in the activity feed there of people wanting me to do stuff or anything. And I don't see anything there. Let's check everybody real quick, make sure we've got the best of the best in these jobs. So far, so good. Yep. So, scandal. My vassal, Jarl Un, has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now, and everyone thought that her husband, Jarl Gunnar, was the father of the child. Now it's become clear that the real father would be none other than Shiloh. So now everyone knows. The secret is out. Shiloh Gustinason, who wouldn't join the coven, is also an adulterer and has fathered a bastard on Jarl Un. And he's dead. Hey, Zane. Apparently Shiloh was killed in a duel here on the 23rd of August, 914. So this just happened. Jarl Eilif Saemundson killed him in a duel. This is probably the husband of the woman that he was adulterous. Yep. So he paid the iron price for his adulterous ways. So unfortunately, Zane, hope you're there. Hope you're listening. So that you know that your custom character has bit the big one. Let's look at who he's got for. See if we can track him down somehow. We can't now that he's dead, and she hasn't given birth. But at least he has one, some kids coming. But you might want to name a new character. We got 600 years to play. This happens. Life goes on. Okay, Son Flosi Gustafson. We'll look up Shiloh and we'll see if he's got. We'll go ahead and put these guys to sieging a place here. Looks like they're pretty close to. Is that? We got to do someplace in Rome here. Go up there. That's fine. These guys need to get in the water. All right, let's find Shiloh and see how successful he was in having kids and stuff. You remember who his mother was or anything? We'll find him. Shiloh was a grandchild. Here he is. Shiloh. So he was a father of Jet. Gundred. Jet's pretty awesome. I named Jet after my grandmother, and his daughter, Shiloh's daughter, is pretty good, pretty awesome, and he's got one on the way. Valerian and Flosi are playing ping pong for the heir to the empire. A keen eye. Freydis seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things she could not stop talking about, the rich clothes and glittering gold that she saw there. So she is currently going for learning, education. These are the trappings of power by which our world is ruled. Greedy, which will cost her 2 diplomacy, which sucks. Or we could make her be lustful. She's not very good, so I don't want her to have a whole lot of kids necessarily, so we'll just let her stay greedy. I'm trying to get her to be a witch, but in fact, we need to go and find another candidate here before someone else offers me another one of their kids to be my guardian. So Suionia is up. So we'll take Suionia under our wing and try to... Child of my destiny. My granddaughter Tortoise has given birth to a son, Arnfast, who has very good stats here. We've got Fecund, Beautiful, Hale, and Quick. So we do have an opportunity here for someone to customize one of the characters of the game. To do that, you would either sub to the channel or gift a sub to the channel. If someone wanted to do that, Janza has said that we do have a challenge there, that we have 8 subs that we need to unlock the next emote, so we're very close to doing that. Janza said that if we get 3 subs or gifted subs, that he would donate 5 to close that out, which is a pretty good offer. So that offer is out there until the end of the stream today. So it's a good offer from Janza. We appreciate it. But anyway, so that's just 2 ways that you can get a customization, or you can donate or dedicate 1,000 of your skull channel points and get a customization that way. So I'm going to let this run down for 60 seconds, and hopefully someone will take advantage of the opportunity to get a very good customized character here. So here comes that countdown timer. So, any takers on this great grandchild of the emperor, who is pretty good? If I don't hear anything, I'm going to go ahead and move forward and name him. We're going to name him. We're going to name him Torsten. It's a fine name. Torsten Tordeson. Okay. Fine. All right, let's have these guys need to go from where they are. They're going to just go straight to the spot as quickly as they can. Looks like we do have some guys coming in. Fabricate hook scheme ends. Jarl Grilla has been imprisoned, so I can no longer continue to try to get a hook on Grilla. Looks like, let's see what we can do here. Agostino. I do need to get. What's your story? He's still irritated. What about you? Are you irritated also? Do a sway scheme against him, and then we will try to get a hook on somebody else here. Valerian is currently in the driver's seat here, but that doesn't mean, I mean, it's like tied. That's not, wait, no, Flossie. Okay, so it's mostly going to, there's a new candidate in the deal here. Some people like, it's really starting to get split out a little bit here. Let's see who, if we could pick somebody, who would we like? Yeah, we like Hogni. Or Hogni. Nobody's voting for Hogni, but we like Hogni. But for now, let's go and see if we can strip some more votes away from. So let's look at Earl Valtior here. Let's try against him. Not having a lot of luck getting hooks on people, but then that's not really, you know, we do have a decent intrigue too, but usually I have a little better luck. What's going on here? But I don't like it. Get some hostile troops. These guys are. There's good old King Epicillus right there. We could probably try to take him out. This says, oh, because we're recently disembarked. Let's try to see if we can find a different commander. There's a trait that allows us to ignore some of those penalties, like if we did a Forder trait. I think that we'll be able to. It's not telling me. Looks okay. And what's up with these guys? They're still sieging. Okay. Who's the commander of this? We don't need a Forder commander. We'll go to Earl Bard. That'll increase the speed of the siege. Go with the catapults, and then these guys are. That's not the best commander for that. Throw a Forder on there. We're going to be the high head commander of that. New heir. Hey, Janza. Are you there? Are you there, Janza? Valerian just died. He drank himself to death. So Valerian the drunk drank himself to death. He did not deserve this. 62 stress. So that's unfortunate, but we're going to nominate a new successor, and we are going to pick not Flossie. We're going to go with Hogni. We're going to skip a generation. We're going to see if we can get votes for him, and we're going to make this for Hogni as well. And we're going to try to buff him up. I would like for Hogni Aureliusson, who is the son of the firstborn son, or Marcus. No, it wasn't Marcus. What was his name? Aurelius or something was his dad. His dad was a fucking traitor, but we're not holding that against the son, who is a witch, and who is a fine, high learning, wise, herbalist, logistician, unyielding defender, mastermind philosopher. He's our pick. So let's go to the council position. I don't know why. It looks like Flossie just inherited the Kingdom of England and the Earldom of Middlesex. He, for some reason, was the heir of Valerian. But now he's a king. So, you know, good for him, I guess. Too bad for Valerian. Valerian is dead. Let's look at the Chancellery here. We'll put Flossie back in. He's increased his value. He's better now. So that's interesting. He's opened up secondary spouses. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Anything can happen in this game. You just never know. Looks like we're about to go bankrupt, so that kind of sucks. I can demand payments. Samira, 39. We're getting desperate for money. Manzina, 6. She is a Thane. We're gonna let these off the hook. We're gonna take the money. We need the money. We're just desperate for the money right now, so obligations paid off. And hopefully we'll sack Rome and get a big bunch of boodle from that. It looks like there's nothing I can do right now because I don't have enough money to go on a hunt or anything to bring my stress down, so this could be a potentially problem. But we'll see what happens. Too bad for Valerian. He had a good run. My acquaintance Isocrates has died. I wonder who we've got in the prison. Can demand payment from Jarl Turid. Not much. We'll let that build up a little bit. What's going on with you guys? Hurry up and siege that down. Okay, these guys are in a war. Hopefully they'll, or in a battle. Hopefully they'll do pretty good. And then these guys are going to sack Rome. Faction created against us. Let's check the factions. It looks like they're not that important. Our dread. Let's go ahead and cap somebody and get our dread before these guys just die in the prison. Torbjorn is old Ozatru. He's decent martial, rough terrain expert. What about this guy? This guy is garbage. So we're going to execute this guy. Behead and devour. And I'll lose stress. Excellent. Nice that I can lose stress by eating people because he's a cannibal. A question of loyalty. My wife, High Queen Un, is with child and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. Am I really the father as she claims, or has she betrayed our marriage? So I could do a 93% intrigue challenge against High and probably discover the truth. So let's do it this way. We'll see what we learned. Suspicions laid to rest. It seems that my fears have been unfounded. Despite every effort on the part of my spies, I have found no indication that High Queen Un has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, she has found out about my suspicions, is very disappointed in me. Of course I trusted you all along, dear. Yeah, right. We apparently lost a battle, so that sucks. We lost this battle here, which I thought we were going to win. So that's unfortunate. But we are sacking Rome, which is awesome. A better contract. My vassal Jarl Styrkar approaches me with an intense smile. I would appreciate it if we could renegotiate my contract, my High King. Any improvement would, of course, be met with enthusiasm for my treasury or my lands. Alright, this guy's an a-hole. Let's see. So I could get the county of Gelders and reduce his taxes, or I could say my treasury could need a refill, that's for sure, and he'd give me 50 gold up front and it would reduce his taxes, or you'll find no deal here and he will lose 20 opinion. This guy wouldn't have much left if I took his county. He'd be a baron and a jarl. He's kind of a loser. I wish he would give me more money. But I kind of need the money, so let's see. So my stress is okay, so I don't really need the money that much, but I'm only 2 months away from bankruptcy, so let's do it this way. Demand payments. Uh-oh. All right. This is something. Chieftain Egil. 2 Turid. Valerian's daughter. We don't have the money for this. The recent death of my son, King Valerian, has left his loved ones grieving the loss of a great man. As one of those closest to the deceased, I could take up the mantle of hosting a suitable funeral. It is a tradition amongst good Azatruans that we bury our noblest with a boat, the better to carry them to Valhalla, who drank himself to death. I don't know if that's a going to Valhalla worthy death. Surely Valerian deserves this high distinction. A small symbolic stone ship will suffice. 300 gold. Yikes. A grand stone ship, the better to impress Tyr. 500 gold that we don't have. An ornate sailing ship, Valerian deserves the best. 750 gold that we don't have. Or this is all outrageously expensive and it cost me 150 prestige. Well, I'm gonna have to go with the prestige. I don't have the funds. Sorry, Janza. No stone ship. If only we had sacked Rome first. Where are these guys headed? They're headed to Rome. Interesting. Okay. And what about these guys? Still sacking. What is this? Fabricate hook gossip. My agents have made contact with Asbjorn, a servant in my vassal Earl Valtjof's castle. With the right incentive, he is willing to start some whispers about Earl Valtjof not being nearly as amiable as he seems. We will ruin his reputation for 150? No. A sympathetic close ear is good enough. All right. So it doesn't seem like, it seems like I've still got Flosi as my heir. Let's look at the, we got more payments we can demand here. Let's see. 4 of 50, 3 of 50, Torbjorn 1 of 50. So those guys need to get more. He's in second rank, 104. Okay, let's go to the electors and let's see if we can still force votes on those guys who were supporting Valerian and see if they'll support Hogni now. Maybe they already are supporting him. It looks like they are. There's only one? I thought there was 2 guys. 17 votes, that's a lot. Okay, so we're going to have to keep up our campaign. There's the other 3 right there from Starcard of Caledonia. Okay, so we're going to have to keep up our campaign of getting... if we get one more, we can turn it around here. Is he in line for Sweonia at least? Did they support that? Yeah. A few votes for Tjedmund, who is not, I mean, he's got some potential, but he's not really, he is not worthy. All right. Yeah, and this taking Rome, hopefully I'll be able to keep this in my personal holdings. Scheme discovered. The existence of my plot to fabricate a claim on Earl Valtiof has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Curses! Prisoners can be ransomed. 13%. We do need the money badly. Ooh, nice. 125 for her. But she wasn't tactically significant. Maeve for 10. Claudia being Galatio for 100. Nice, nice. Okay, that's good money. So we're back in business money wise. Did we siege that? We sieged Rome, but we might need to take out the rest of this. So let's start splitting off and taking out. No. Is that a walled city? It isn't. But we probably need to take this out first. So let's send the horde over here. That's fine. Let's see what's up with our men-at-arms. Have they finished their sacking up here yet? Not yet. Taking their sweet time. Witchcraft, Freydis. Freydis is 15. Freydis is going for learning education, so we're going to pawn her off on somebody. Remove Guardian, and we will give her to probably Bercy. Yeah. And we'll find a new ward. You like to take those 14-year-olds and turn them into witches. Sweonia's already in it. Okay, we got Asbjorn here. Okay. Greetings, my handsome liege. Okay, so these guys won their siege. Now where are they going to go? From here, we'll have them come down this way. How'd this guy's war turn out? The Medio. Looks like he was able to hold on to Grundberg. So that's good. Sinful chieftain exposed. Ozatru's fervor decreased by 10. Yikes. Our fervor is 90, so that was a hit. Our fervor. Betrothal fulfilled. Folki of Ansala and Rescure Sirikid are now married. Excellent. Good for them. Neighboring ruler won war. Uh-oh. Child of my destiny. This isn't the uh-oh. The uh-oh is that there's 6,300 guys heading for my men-at-arms up there. So my daughter Anya has given birth to a son. The son is hale, beautiful, and quick, a quality individual, and worthy of. So this is a grandchild, not a great-grandchild. This is a little bit closer to the inheritance. This is Bercy's son, and also, but it goes Anyason because we're going through the Gundreds. It's a matrilineal, and he doesn't have any claims. She, the mother, does, however, have claims. So there's potential for this child to inherit something at some point. She is heir to the Kingdom of Scotland, so this guy would be down the line, but there could definitely be something there for this person, especially if you claim it and make me give titles to the person. So that's a thing that we're doing now. So, but to start that off, you have to customize a character, and to do that, you need to subscribe to the channel or gift a subscription to somebody else, or cash in skulls that you have accumulated from viewing the stream. So that's an option down there in the rewards on that. Furthermore, to encourage subs, Janza has made a pledge that if we get 3 subs or gifted subs, that he will donate himself personally 5 subs to get us to that unlocking of the next emote, which we're close to unlocking. So I just want to give that a plug. That's still active for a couple more hours. So hopefully someone will take advantage of that. So I'm going to start the countdown timer, and let's run it down. 1 minute. So note takers for little Frody Anyason here. So let's see if we come up with a good name for Frody. How about Frody? We'll leave it be Frody. I like that name. Okay, Frody Anyason. Find a spouse. Here we go. So we want a fertile and inheritable. And they're saying relevance would be Jarl Turid. So we need to find these characters here need spouses immediately, not like this. So we need to we're gonna skip and we're gonna go. I don't know why it's not popping up that they I don't know why. Don't need secondary spouses. Tora also is married. I don't know why it's bringing them up as available options. Genzina also married. Alright, so let's instead go to Prestige Gain and see what we can do. And Brody has he's beautiful, hale, and quick, so we're looking for other options here. So Alfred, Valerian's daughter, is available. Has claims on a lot of titles, so that might be a good marriage there. Let's see what her options are. If I can't do it. So this is a good way to get her married. Let's do it. Okay. Perfecto. Let's continue the war against Rome. Let's try to save our guys here. They are in danger. This is a dangerous situation. Do we have any more unraised soldiers that we could send up there? Not really. Not enough that it would help them. So let's have them move out. Let's have them go over here to Leuchtenberg and see if maybe those guys don't pursue and they can, head them over here maybe. I think that's their whole force, that 6,300. It's got to be close to like all of their troops. And what do we need to do? So we have the occupied holdings. We have Roma. It's not giving us the war score from held objectives. So we need to take over the whole county before that. But no, we've got it. That should be the objective. So I don't quite understand why we don't have that. I'm getting a call here from the middle school, so I need to take it. Just 1 second. Sorry, you guys. Be right back. Hello. Hello. All right. Hey, I'm sorry for having to step aside there. Um, I got a call from the school and my kid. You know, we just got our second COVID shot on Saturday, and supposedly he's got the sniffles or something, and so they're sending him home again because they have this no symptoms at all allowed in the school, and so he's getting sent home again. And hopefully I won't have to get him another test. You know, I just said we just got our COVID shot, and he tested negative the other day. It's getting to be a pain in the butt with the school. Greetings, my perceptive liege. But I apologize for having to, you know, you got to take care of, you know, real life comes first, you know what I'm saying? If I have to go, so anyways, he's going to walk home from the school. It's not super far. It's a beautiful day here. Just a beautiful day. Jalava is under siege. It looks like they're not under siege. It looks like these guys are going to pursue and follow my men-at-arms. So let's see if we can lead them on a merry chase. And keep these guys moving and occupied long enough for me to, you know, close the war out down here. So yeah, so she needed permission for me to let the kid walk home from school, which clearly he's not feeling too bad if he's up for walking home from school, but you know, You got to do what you got to do. This is not what I want to do. Let's send some guys over here. Instead of sending them you need a commander. Jarl Frody. Just talking about people named Frody. Place doesn't look. Yeah, whatever. What about there? Already sending somebody there? But I hope that he's doing okay. Witchcrafts. We only got the witchcraft. Looks like she's going. She should be diplomacy. She should not be martial. Let's find a new ward. Alright, Bjorg. Bjorg will accept. Alright, let's make sure that they haven't caught up to my men-at-arms yet. These guys are still moving. Let's have them go all the way down. No, 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 don't go that way. Stay going that way. Move, move, move. Who is the, let's check the commander here. Maybe we need a different commander. Somebody that's fast would be good. If we have the option. Raid speed, that's not the thing. We want the fast moving. This is supply, not what we want. We might not have anybody available who's got the right command trait. It's not that. This is the one. Organizer, movement speed, plus 25. You know, he's got a terrible command average, but we're going to do it anyways, just so he's faster than those guys that are chasing him. That's the kind of stuff you can do, Janza. You can change out the leader, get a better trait for whatever is your goal is. These guys getting any 10? It's going pretty quick. Torbjorn, no. We'll hold off. We're not desperate for money yet. Run. Run, Forrest. My son. Hey, I've got a straight up son of the Emperor here who is heir to the Kingdom of Germany. So when Gusty dies, the son is going to inherit the Kingdom of Germany. This would be a pretty cool character for someone if they wanted to claim him. So we have this character here, and we were talking before about the different ways that you can customize character is by subscribing to the channel, gifting a subscription, or cashing in 1,000 skulls. Skulls of your enemies. So those are the ways to take over a character for your own. You claim them and customize them. And, that will allow you to, you know, change their appearance, have some input on what education they get, input on what spouse they have, things like that. So it's kind of a cool investment into the game, and put your mark on it. So this is the first child that he's had in a long time. Could be the last one he has. He's getting up there in years. And he's definitely going to inherit, it looks like, the Kingdom of Germany. So that's cool. So I'm going to set the clock for 1 minute. And if someone wants to claim this, this child for their personalized character, here we go. All right. Any takers on this? Janza, you out there listening? You've got some in the bank that you could customize this guy if you want. You could get another character. But if nobody answers, I'm going to go ahead and come up with a name. Let's go ahead and call this character, let's just straight up call him Tyr. That's a good name. In honor of one of our patron deities, we'll name this character Tyr. Tyr Gustison. Let's find a spouse, someone really, really good. Okay, who? Doesn't look like there's a lot of family members. We're looking for someone with an intelligence kind of a trait, like a genius level would be pretty sweet. We got Hamadri Moria, who is Nepalese. We have Ingrid here. Let's go back up to relevance. These ones are all kind of old. Let's look at straight. If it was intelligence, no. I'm guessing there's not a lot of geniuses. 19-year-old Amazon. 26-year-old Amazon. Level 3, so she might be young. 17-year-old Amazon. There's a genius, but she's 22. I wonder if we have anyone that we could marry her to as kind of a secondary wife or anything. Why is it? Oh, Flosi could get. Oh, Hogni. Will not accept. -854. Tirhi's faith does not allow polygamous. I see. So it'd have to be the first marriage to qualify. Welcome, Hasu. My name is Gusty, and welcome to the stream. You know, if you have any questions about any of the way that we do things around here, I'm looking for a husband for this character because she's a genius, and we want to capture that trait into our genetic line here. But her faith does not allow for polygamous marriage, which is what ours is based on right now, Asatru. Our Asatru's been reformed, and we have polygamous marriages. So I'm looking for one of my characters that is old enough to have a wife, but isn't already married. It might not exist. Here's a Chieftain Torbjorn. This is pretty close. If he's not married to anybody, if he's not betrothed to anyone, this could work. He is betrothed to Saga Virna's daughter. Why don't we just break? If I break this betrothal, though, that's kind of expensive to do. It causes a lot of animosity. 30, all family members. So I wonder if this would stack. If this would be 30, if I'd lose 30 for both sides of the family. So I don't want to lose 60 because of the same thing. If it didn't stack, I could almost afford a -30. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, so let's go back to Tyr, Gustison. I'm not gonna worry about that lady. I don't think I have it. If I had anyone available that I could marry her to, it'd be showing up here already. So let's find a spouse for Tyr. I'm still looking for someone with that high. Let's do it by age. If we do it by age, then we can see if there's someone who's young that has the genius. So there's Freya, and she's pretty good. I don't know why she didn't pop up as being a prestige. But that might be, I think that's the one. I think that's the one. So we're going to marry Tyr and Freya together. And that'll be a power couple right there, a future power couple. I'm liking them. Okay, so we are trying to run, who's this? Count Anselmo. Let's go try to intercept Count Anselmo here. It's like the long way. It's a shorter way. We try to head him off the pass. Look at those other guys kind of fell off a little bit. And we're at war with Rome right now. And we're trying to take out the capital of Rome, just as a personal goal for this emperor. You know, for my emperor before he dies. He's getting old. He's not in his last year of life or anything like that. But he is getting up there. Are those guys still coming for him? Looks like they are. Tall tales at the table. It's been a long, long evening in the company of Kettle. The wanderer stopped in Aachen for the night, paying for his stay with tales of his exploits that have lasted hours. So there I was in the middle of the North Sea, longboat sinking from too much bloody plunder. Well, I couldn't take it with me, so I jumped into the water and swam to Norway. Tale after tale, the saga continues, each anecdote longer and larger than the last. So, I mean, he's got a decent martial, deceitful, wrathful. I don't really want this guy. You must simply stay at court, take stress. These sound far-fetched. 60% chance of beating him in an intrigue challenge or just getting the hospitality bump for generous host for 10 years. General opinion +5. We'll take that. It's always good. All right, let's keep an eye on this. I don't want them to catch my man-at-arms. High Queen Ingrid. This is my albino secondary queen. I'm happy, and hopefully she'll have an albino kid, because I think that'd be cool to have an albino kid. Run, run, run. All right, so we are in danger here of getting caught. Go ahead and we're trying to occupy his forces while we're down there. All right, it seems like that'll work. We'll run them that way. Meanwhile, these guys are down here. This guy's not sieging anybody, so it's not a walled camp. This person is not doing anything. Where are we at? Plus 47%. We're getting a plus 6% from holding the war target, plus 41% for holding a couple of places and occupying the capital. So it looks like we got to just win some more battles and occupy some more territory before we'll win the war. Notable guest has arrived. Elizabeth Oxentidi. Untidi. Let's go ahead and let's call a hunt. Sound the horn. Keep our stress down. Sway, pushing luck. I finished reading the latest letter from my vassal King Comux and smile. He seems to have warmed to me at last, with his -100 opinion of us. While this is a success, I am tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. So we can try to put diplomatic skills to the test with a 68%. That's not very good. I will let Madalena handle this, 91%. Yeah, we'll let her try. Good luck, Madalena. Hunt, errant heir. My son, King Flosi, went on ahead of the group, chasing a hart. I follow close behind, and I find him standing above a commoner, tugging an arrow out of the poor man's chest. As soon as he sees me, he hides the arrow behind his back. It was the hart, father, I swear. Soon enough, the rest of the party will catch up and demand an explanation. All right, so this is an opportunity for me. This is my heir. He's been a disappointment the whole game. Man, he's got a really great diplomacy, though. But I don't really want him to be the heir of the throne. He's taking a lot of votes away from the guy that I want to be the heir to the throne. And who is Jarl Hogni, who has, you know, really high learning, pretty high intrigue. Let me go ahead and look at the old votes here. Let's see. If I wanted to go for a high stewardship, I could go with Gustina, but I don't really want to do that. Torbjorn, he's too young. Sif's not good enough. You know, we're kind of a theocracy. So, and I go with the meritocracy also. So Hogni has like the most total stats and the highest learning. So he's kind of my guy. And I haven't liked Flossie this whole time. He's let me down. Every single time he's had a possession of a county or anything that I've given him, he's like lost it. So here's my options. Diplomacy challenge, 68%. If he fails this, he's going to be like a murderer. And everyone's going to know he's a murderer, so people aren't going to like him. You know, people already, you know, I already don't like him. Let's see. He's my oldest son. We must cover this up, 63% chance. So neither of these don't have very good odds. I could expose his secret, or I could kill him outright, and that would put my guy in. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to kill him. Who is going to inherit his title? His title is Kingdom of England. His heir is Vigdis, Flosie's daughter. She's good. She's really good. So she has Attar, who's excellent. He's sickly. Hopefully he can recover. But I'm gonna have Flosie be dead, and this will help me get my guy in the position, which is perfect. New heir. With the death of King Flosi Gustison of England, your grandson Jarl Hogni Aureliusson of Lower Lorraine is your new player heir. Awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, so we got a possible ransom we could get here. So let's try to get this. And let's take a look at this a little bit more closely. So he was the Chancellor, Flosi was. Now he is dead. So let's get a new Chancellor. Onaya has the highest stat. So let's give her the job. And let's send her a gift and get her opinion up a little higher. So she has a little more incentive to do the job. And we got the High Kingdom of Suionia is also attached to Jarl Hogni here. So that is all good. Let's see what we got here. Prison criminals. Yeah, we'll do that after this war. Perfect. So I'm kind of excited about how that went down. Let's check the steward, see if we got the best steward in position. As near as I can tell. Marshal. Yeah. Spy master. Yeah. Alright. So it looks like, are these guys not pursuing anymore? Have they changed their mind? If that's the case, we'll just take these guys up and start sacking that. So they did their job. Good job. Anybody standing around down here not doing anything? Yeah. Alright, you are. Let's take you anywhere you can go that you're not going to get attrition. Looks like no, huh? That being the case, just go here then and take some attrition. Go here. Let's cut the place in half. Anyone else? Getting there. Take one of these guys. Don't need both here. That's better. Even better is to go over here and attack that guy, just for fun. Alright. Make sure that these guys aren't being pursued, and they're not. Boiling anger. You might be a high king, but you are also a lecherous coxcomb. The unprovoked anger expressed by my daughter Anya comes as a complete surprise. She's been under a lot of stress lately, but when asked to explain herself, she only doubled down on the insults. I will give as good as I get, Doxy. She becomes my rival. That's crazy. So this other rival, located in Lombardia, which is in my territory. I could try to abduct her. Am I doing a hostile scheme against anybody? I think I am. I'm trying to fabricate a hook on. But I might want to try to get her arrested, you know, before the end of my reign, just to let her. I'm not too concerned about my daughter, the rival. That's not a thing, really. I don't care. Prisoners taken. We're at 58% on the win. Ransom Chiefess Adelia. Does she have any tactical value? No. Take the money. Demand payments. Egil, 14. Torbjorn. Vigdis. Get that. Queen Vigdis of England. The Queen of England. Queen Vigdis. She's looking pretty good. Hunt. Returning from the wild. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the hart and other game for the journey back. Everything that could go wrong seemed to do so, but there were silver linings to be found, indeed. Killing King Flosi was something I was happy to do. Seclude myself. No. How many kids do I have that are still left alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of 16. Half. Half have died. Age 65. Looks like the High Queen is ill. We do have a physician who is pretty talented. Hopefully he'll take care of whatever needs to be taken care of there. Just the siege one. Camerino. I don't know why that's not acceptable. Can't go that way either. Or that way either. This guy's done his work. Huh. I just don't know. What about down here? Nope. Fine, fine. New heir. Your grandson Tjedmund Jarlsson Gundred is your new player heir. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Why? Because nobody likes me. That's the problem. Everyone's pissed that I've been at war for so long. And that's probably not going to change anytime soon. So who are we going to try? Who are we trying to get? So this Valtjof, is he one of the guys voting against? Yeah. So if we can get that against Valtjof, that'll spin it. It's where we're at. 4 months, and we'll know if we get it or not. There, it's ping-ponging. With glee, I took Asbjorn out playing with a bow, and to my surprise he ran into a wounded doe. When he showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. Asbjorn just smiled. It is just an animal. He keeps the trait sadistic. Grandson Ward, forgiving planner. He is going for learning, sadistic, helps with intrigue and prowess. Show me you could have felled the animal yourself. I could make him ambitious as opposed to sadistic, and I would rather do that. It will give me some stress, but I can seclude myself, so we're going to do this. We'll go with that. And we'll go ahead and seclude ourselves. Truly at peace. It's okay. Alright, let's just check my men-at-arms so they're not being approached by any hostile force. Siege 1, where? Here. Okay. 65% win against Rome going here. There's the ping pong effect. Prisoner taken in siege. New heir, back to who I want it to be. Prisoner taken, but not, looks like not someone that I can, what can I do? Do I have anybody in my possession? I could imprison some criminals. I wonder if these guys are voting against me, probably. Oberto and Simon, because if I arrest those guys, then I could release them and get a hook against them and make them vote my way. That's another way to get a hook. Very slim odds, though. Oberto and Simon. Let's look down the list there. I don't see Oberto and I don't see Simon, so getting them hooks on them wouldn't do anything unless they're voting for someone down here. Let's see. I don't see them. Apparently they don't have a vote on this one. The vote is pretty well split currently between the candidates. Couple sieges won. Let's go there, I guess. Where's the other siege one? Here. Okay, 82%. This is going well. Just won a battle, 82%. New heir. Ugh. Stress is fine. Siege 1. That's one, maybe? Yes. Where fabricate hook. Losing the upper hand. Earl Valtioff has discovered I'm attempting to gain leverage over him. Spells the end of my efforts. Okay, so I'm going to have to start again with somebody else. Let's go to the elections and see who it is that's voting against us. Rank. Valtioff, sure. What about Jarl Frodi of Siluria? He's got a really high stat. Leot we know does. Gear has really high. Kjartan can try against Kjartan, I guess. No, not murder. That's another way we could go, I guess. Murder somebody. We want to go for fabricate hook. Alright, we keep trying. We just keep trying. there's the war. Notable guest has arrived. She's a hunchback. Okay. Prisoners can be ransomed. Let's make sure none of them are valuable. Looks like they are not. So let's get these prisoners ransomed before we sign the deal. Because we're in the driver's seat. A loss of interest. Bjorg has been harboring a secret affection for Sante for some time. However, when she finally confessed her feelings, Sante responded harshly. The rejection seems to have made Bjorg wary of any kind of attraction whatsoever. So, and she's bisexual and chaste. So that's very strange. Combination of traits to go along with this whole lust thing. Maybe oh, so we could get rid of chaste. Awesome. Okay. All right. So I don't like chaste because it doesn't help us add to the dynasty much. So let's look at another level. She is trying to be intrigue. So she's got a +1 that gives her an 8. That's not super ideal. Let's look at changing her. Well, let's change it by the trait here. If we're going to get rid of chaste, and chaste gives her learning +2, so that's not a factor. We could go with vengeful, which is a virtue in Azatru. And that would also increase her intrigue and prowess. If we wanted to keep intrigue as her thing, then this would be a way to go, and it would be a good way to go. Or we can make her be stubborn, which would increase her stewardship by 3. And that is a good thing to be. I think let's do that. Let's do a couple things. We'll give her this thing here, and then we'll also give her stewardship. And then she should have a pretty high stewardship after that point. Alright, so Asbjorn has just changed to scholarship. That's good. That's where we want him to be. Prisoner ransoms. Okay, Tybalt is 10. Corrado is 50. Let's go for the 50 guy. Check the payments. Egil 11. Torbjorn 8. Leave that there until I get desperate for cash. And just keep sieging until I get all the money. Although, what's the cost of this, having these raised? Yeah, let's just end the war. I want to disband the troops. Ransom Tibaldo. Alright, so then now it says you should grant Rome to someone. Why? Rome is the wrong type for your form of government and gives you barely any taxes or levies. Alright, so we want to grant Rome to someone. Let's think. Let's see, who needs a title? Well, who wants Rome? Does anyone want Rome? So taking Rome, once upon a time I was thinking that I wanted Rome to be the capital of the place, but Rome is a republic, and so that sucks, and we don't want Rome unless we could convert it to being a republic somehow, or from being a republic to being, you know, anything but a republic, I guess. But for the moment, let's look at someone in our dynasty who has the highest stewardship. How about, and make that a thing? Because if you want a republic? Republic is actually about like diplomacy, right? To stay in power in a republic, we're gonna RP it. Torbjorn has the highest diplomacy, and he's Chieftain of Boden. In Norway, and he is Saga's. Yeah, we've seen this guy come around a lot. He's kind of a dude. So let's see about. We got to give it to somebody. The other thing we could do is give it to somebody to try to bring up our opinion with somebody who's voting against us. That's another idea, and probably a better idea. Let's see if we can find someone who's voting against us in this High Kingdom, because we want him to be our heir, but it's a close one between him and Tjudman. So let's find someone here who doesn't super hate us. He's Earl Ormond. He could do it. His stats aren't very good, but it would increase his opinion for us, and he might switch his vote. And he has was it Valtiof? Yeah, Valtov. He doesn't like us. He's got the best vote. Let's see if we can get him on our side here. Let's see if we can do anything to get him on our side. So let's give him Rome. Gain 40. Okay. Let's give him some money. There we go. 86. Now let's demand his conversion. 89%. It's pretty good. Pretty good odds. If we do that, maybe he'll switch sides, maybe. It's possible. Anything's possible. Okay. See what happens. My daughter. So we've got a direct line daughter here, Joran, who will become the heir. She'll become the Queen of Poland. So this is another character, and did she get the albino? That'd be cool if she got albino. She didn't. She's a comely and intelligent future Queen of Poland. So this is another awesome opportunity for someone to get a customized character who will have a place to play, a plot interest in the drama in the future here. So to claim this character and customize this character for yourself, the ways to do that would be to either subscribe to the channel, gift a subscription to somebody else, or cash in your skull points that you earn by watching the channel to name claim this character, and you can follow them. You'd be able to give input on the education choice, spouse. In the future, if you were to do other things, you could force me to give them titles and properties and prestige and whatnot. So this is a cool character. This is not a grandchild. This is not a great grandchild. Asla, Sigurd's daughter. No, it's Gusty's daughter, because that's whose daughter it is. But I will sign her up for you, Janza. So this will be the future Queen of Poland here, Asla. You have 8 more customizations in your customization bank, Janza. No, I can't. I'm not putting Sigurd's daughter on the last name, because then the name becomes Asla, Sigurd's daughter, Gusty's daughter, and that's ridiculous. So we go with one name. So if you want it to be Asla, that's cool. I'm gonna, okay, so AUG. Yep, good name. One of the wives of Ragnar. Good myth there. Yeah, in the show, but the show wasn't 100% from the legend. But the way that he met and married Asla, they did a pretty good job of telling that story. May you grow to be strong and wise. All right, so let's find a spouse for Asla. Definitely matrilineal, fertile, inheritable. All right, so we're looking for. I like the prestige gain. Oh yeah, here we go. Quality individual here who also has the potential alliance with the Kingdom of England. So the inheritor of the Kingdom of England's child here. So this is a great marriage, power marriage here. Their children will probably be in line for. This is the heir to the Kingdom of England and the Earldom of Middlesex, and this is the heir to Poland. So this is awesome. Ottar. Sweet. Okay, so we did just take Rome away from Rome. The new capital of Rome looks like it's Spoleto, so that's interesting. And we're trying to finagle to get our heir of choice to be the heir. I could do one thing that would help to encourage that if I wanted to, and I do kind of want to do it. could take Jarl. Has he got a vote? Has he got a horse in this race? I could make him a king. I could make him the king of Sweonia. I could. I'll just let him inherit it. I don't know if I want to do. If I want to give him that or not. To the perceptive Gusty, I've decided to follow you into the light and convert to Ossetry. So we've taken this Earl Valtiof and totally brought his opinion from negative to positive 100 with some moves that we made. I'm going to do a couple of things. What's my dread at? 92. I'm noticing some stress. So let's go to our prisoners and see if there's someone that he can consume. He could consume his ex-wife. Act of tyranny. He's not going to do that. We got Torbjorn here. Let's eat him. Burned him at the stake. Executed him. Okay, let's look at some of these people here. Let's get them out of the prison. They're not doing us any good there. We'll demand conversion. Alcilia. Demand conversion. Fosca. Demand conversion. Punier. Demand conversion. Okay. Alright, it's time to try to imprison that guy who cheated with the wife. This could trigger a war. It says, if you fail to imprison High Chieftain Oberto, he will rise in rebellion with the other disgruntled vassals. And there could be a lot of those, including the Simon guy. So this could trigger a big war doing this right now. We're going to try it anyways. See how we do. Okay, Asla will be betrothed to my son and heir, Otar. Otar? I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyone there who can help me pronounce that? I would like to know the right way to do it. Justice, we got him. Okay, to the perceptive High King Gusty of Gustania, I have no choice but to accept. Yes, yes. Okay, so we captured High Chieftain Oberto. What are we going to do with him now that we've got him? He could pay us 100, or he could owe us a favor. He's not one of the votes against, though. Let's just leave him in the jail. Who is his heir? Primary heir, Adelpho. The other thing I could do is I could force his conversion to Ossetry. Is it gluttonous pig? I could banish him and get his money. Everyone would hate me for 5. It's not enough money to take. That's a big hit. Yeah, so you didn't like Asla in the story, huh, Janza? She was a model. That actress. For sure. I don't know what to do with this guy yet. I could gain a hook on him, but I don't know that I need the hook. Kind of just like having him in jail here. We got this other high chief. He's attempted to murder a family member, but it's not like it's my family member. It's kind of not that big a deal. Minus 100, this guy's High Chieftain of Assyria. Grant him a pardon. Fine, don't care. Okay, what do I do with these two? What should I do? Kick it back to the group. Anyone who's paying attention. What should I do with the adulterous wife and the High Chief Oberto that she cheated with? Should I could be merciful. I could banish them. She got any money? She does got a little bit, not enough. Man, she's a genius. She's just going to waste in here. I could forgive her. I could make her my wife again. She's ill. Or I could banish her. It looks like I can't. Or I could behead her, but I'd lose 10, so that's not worth doing. I could torture her. Or I could move her to the dungeon from house arrest. Make her suffer a little bit more. Looks like she's ill, and she would just probably die. It's so sad that she, you know, chose this disloyalty. She has to. What are my traits? Lustful and paranoid. Yeah, it's funny. Let's move her to the dungeon. And you, banishing him of tyranny. Yeah. I could just what is executing him tyranny too? Yeah. So what else could I do to him? Demand conversion. Can also get a weak hook. Put in the pocket. All right, let me go to the election again. Can't believe he's not in here. Doesn't get a vote, huh? Okay. So we are making money. Secret exposed. A shameful truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Jarl Sigurd has had an affair with his lover Homfrid. Don't really care. A secret exposed. Jarl Sigurd has a bastard. None of this is in my family. I don't really care. Alright. Looks like we're pretty close to getting a lifestyle boost here. There it is. Healthy. Health, medium boost. It's pretty good. So we're just one away from whole of body. And whole of body grants us plus 20% fertility, health, medium boost, stress gain minus 20. And I think the Bloodfather, he's going to live forever. He's going to outlive all of his kids. He's outlived 8 of them already. Where are we at with his... so he's trying to get a hook there. He's trying to sway King Comics. He really needs to improve his opinion with everybody. Would be good. The only way he can do that is to stop fighting wars. Everyone is pretty fed up and sick with being at war all the time. But that's really not our way. We kind of need to keep the war train moving. So we've got a truce against Rome right now. I think we have a truce against Persia right now. Let's check. Truce with Rome. Truce with Persia for 2 more years. So if we're not at war with Persia and we're not at war with Rome, then we need to look at our conquering of Scandinavia. Let's look and see. This is annoying to me because it's all just county to county stuff. I really wish that my vassals would take it upon themselves to take out some of these, but you know, I am a county short of my max, so you know, one of these might be better than another. Let's see if we can look at it from a development standpoint and see if we can track the border here and find one that we might want more than another one. They all look like shit, kinda to me. What about the Skelty Pite situation? Skelty looks like the best one. Let's look at them. So he's plus 20. Vassalage will not accept. Now this is an old Osatru, so it's not necessarily going to be a piety hit or anything. We'll still be buying it with prestige, I think. It's 2214. We could probably do it with just our men-at-arms. Where are we at with getting onagers? Very close. 6 years. We're very close to getting, in 7 months, we'll get this Banus, which will increase our levy reinforcement rate by plus 15%. Okay, well, let's go. I wish these were duchies, but they are not. We'll just take Sealty for ourselves. Clear war, conquer county. Chieftain of Sealt. Clear war. Alright, now we need to change the rally point. 10, 2,500. So we could do it with our men-at-arms, just to make it more challenging for ourselves. And if we fail, we'll raise some more troops, but I think we can do it. Oh geez, now there's 4,530. The Tinglith in the first army of Sealty. What is the Tinglift? Who is our commander? Not you. You are not good enough. The Lord Mayor of Jerusalem. Or we could go with the faith hostility advantage of this guy. That's what I want to do. It says we will lose decisively. Let's stay here and see if we can split them up. Can't tell if they're moving or not. What is this? Suionia, Anya's daughter, Gundred, and Inyald, Freyas and Gundred can be married. May Odin bless their union. Alright, let's see what happens if I go there. It looks like potential battle you will probably lose. They're defending. Alright, so one thing we can do is let's move over here, slide around. These guys don't know what they're doing. Can demand payments. Let's see if anybody has the funds. 17. Torbjorn, no. Turid, no. Or Oberto, High Chieftain Oberto. So we could get cash from him. It's fine. How's the walk? How you feeling?
I mean, I have a cough. Fine, otherwise.
Okay. Head in. I'll be in to see you in about half an hour. Okay. 40 minutes. Maybe 45. Burying the hatchet. Filkir, Gusty, we've had our differences in the past, but don't you agree that it's time to let bygones be bygones? My daughter Anya gestures from me to her. Whatever's between us, let us start anew. So I can say, yes, let us, and stop being rivals with Anya. Or you're groveling before me, Odin is good. And keep the hatred going. No, I'll let her off the hook. Alright, so I think that this is a loser of a fight. Yeah, they say potential chances are even. We're just going to come over here, and if they attack us and we're in the defensive position, maybe that'll give us the advantage. Call to war to the handsome High King Gusty of Gustania, calling you to honor our alliance and join me in the Karachivian Marumo Ryazanski subjugation war. Pause, pause, pause. You know, obviously I'm going to accept. Alright, so this is going to trigger me raising all of my troops. Let's move the rally point. Rally point is there. That rally point's fine. We'll raise all armies. So we'll squash this Shelty thing, and then we'll go help in that whatever thing we're doing. See if we get there in time. Save our men-at-arms. Looks like we turned the tide anyways. We discovered Banus. That's going to help our reinforcement rate. Good job from the men-at-arms there. They held their own. So we can take some of these other troops now and send them to over here. Take all these guys now and just send them up here. We're plus 13% on the Shelty conflict. The Gundred dynasty is known far and wide. We are now noteworthy, which is short of being reputable, but better than being insignificant. Asbjorn has been inducted into the Coven. Excellent. Asbjorn is 15. Okay, so we'll see what Asbjorn is all about here. He is learning. Remove Guardian. Educate the child. Burzy. And we find a new ward by age. The list gets longer. Brighty. Okay. Host feasts. Nah. Not gonna host a feast. What is this? My granddaughter, Bodil, has given birth to a daughter. So this is a great-granddaughter. The mother is an heir to the chiefdom of Mary. And Grima here is beautiful, robust, and intelligent. So those are good qualities for sure for someone who might want to name claim this character. And so we're going to trigger a customization event. And if you want to customize this character, you can subscribe to the channel or gift a subscription or cash in enough skulls that you've earned by watching. I think it's 1,000 skulls to claim a character. And I'll just remind everyone that we only have about 35 minutes left. Janza has said that if we get 3 subs or gifted subs towards the next emote, that he will gift 5 subs to make up the difference. So that was a community challenge that Janza's put up generously, and hopefully someone might take advantage of that so we can get that emote unlocked. But for now, we're going to try to customize this character, this great-granddaughter of the Emperor, and possibly in line for some property. And I'll give it a 60-second countdown. King Skull means it is time to name this great-granddaughter. So let's come on in here and pick a name for her. I don't like the name Grima particularly. So let's come up with something else. How about, what would be a good name? How about Valkyrie? It's a good name. Valkyrie, Bodil's daughter. May you grow strong and wise. Okay, let's wrap up this war so that we can get on to the war we got sucked into by an alliance that it's like not even worth having alliances at this point. Doesn't help me. It just hurts. Okay, fabricate hook, a secret. Jarl Kjartan has something to hide, it would seem. Lucky for me, I don't have to be quite as creative with how I get him in my grip. All I have to do is let him know what I know. All I have to do is let him know what I know. Get a strong hook. Yeah, that's the thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the election. Looks like our guy's already winning, but let's just go ahead and seal the deal. Let's put in place force the vote. By using a hook, I can force someone to vote for the same candidate as me for the next. Let's hang on to it. If I lose the if he gets voted down, or maybe I might have to use it for something else. Okay. Although there is no way, let's check the how close is it right now. So it's between Queen Vigdis now, the Queen of England is in the second spot. I wonder what happened to that Tjedman. Now he turned 18 and he dropped down the ranks a bit. Vigdis is making her push for the job. She's not terrible. Let me just check and see where everyone's at, some of skills wise. Okay, so it's between Hogni and Vigdis for sure, which is interesting. But we'll stick with our guy for now. I'm lost for words. This is what is this? Headwoman is Bjorn is not the son of Beltrano, so she's slutting around and having some adulterous affairs. All right. Alright, so we can send all these guys pretty much to the next battle. A naked court. I'm heading from my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. Tjodmund, open up, my spring blossom. It is I, Orvar. Oh wow. So this is exciting. Push the shutters open. Lo and behold, a man has climbed up to Tjodmund's window. It is Tain Orvar of Eberswald. What did you just call my grandson, you fornicator? So he's cheating on his betrothal, but you know they're not married yet. He's still sowing his oats. All right. So what is this other war that we're in? Not much of a war. Where is it located, though? Over there. Polye. We are attacking, in this case. Last time that we got dragged in, we were defending. So she is trying to subjugate this area. And she's trying to subjugate it from Karachev. This is interesting. So it looks like we need to come over here and take over some of this land over here. So we'll do that. Not very far away. I want to bring everybody. Come on. There we go. Come over to Polye. Siege that down. we're 80% on this war. Scheme at court. My spy master's come to me with grave news. Well, we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting against my wife. We must stop the villain behind this. Alright, so we're not doing a hostile scheme against anyone right now, so it's something that we want to keep doing. We have a slot for it. Might as well get more. We got some ransoming that we can do. Let's take a look at that real quick. No one valuable here. 30. 10. Alright, let's look at the election and see who else is voting for the Queen as opposed to Jarl Hogni. I wonder if Jarl Hogni has a vote, and if he's not voting for himself. Maybe, I don't know if you can vote for yourself. I wonder if he gets a vote or not. Alright, so let's go here. Even after getting Earl Valtior, you know, totally 100 opinion of me, he's still not voting for us. That's kind of crap. Let's go. Can we do another try a sway against him again? We cannot. We could try to abduct him and then force him to get a hook that way. Let's see what the odds are. Not good. Terrible, in fact. Scarpadin. I haven't tried one against you. We're playing the politics. How's this war? Even chances? I'll bring reinforcements then. Looking better now. We don't like even chances. We like domination. Child. My granddaughter Suionia has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the dynasty should be part of. So he's looking good. Suionia is also, so not looking like there's a lot of territory coming here. But we do have an opportunity. You know, you can always force me to give titles to them. Ingjalf Suionisson, Gundred. So we have a possible character here that you can claim. Great-grandson of the Emperor. So you can either subscribe to the channel to earn that right, or gift a subscription. Gift 3 and Janza will gift 5 and we'll unlock that emote. So we're really close to that. Or you can cash in some skulls and claim this character and name it whatever you would like. Name him whatever you would like. And then you can follow his life. We've got several hundred more years to go in this game. So that's always an interesting thing to do, to get you invested in the game. So we're going to do a 1-minute countdown now and see if anyone wants to claim this character, starting now. Grandson to name here, so let's come up with a good name for Suionia son. So good name for Sueonia's son would be, let's call him, so Sueonia was one of our first, that was our first kingdom's name. Ragnar, claiming it? Alright. Ragnar. Alright. Now you have 7 more customizations in the bank, Janza. You're naming half the characters here. That's good. Marry one of the wives. What does that mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. I think they're already betrothed, but let's see who comes up. Alright, so first we'll start with this. Let's pause. Find spouse. We would have to do a break a betrothal, which is a pretty heavy cost to opinion to do that. So I'm not really feeling like I want to do that. Let's do prestige gain. So we've got Sif. Sif Samirison. Wow, shit. Only if the traits are better. Look at what we've got going on in this generation. They've decided they all want to name them after Sif. So we've got Sif Samirison. So this is will bring a claim on the Chieftain of Traquae, Chieftain of Cambrai. This one has claims on the Jarldom of Aman. Similarly, so these two are sisters and they're named after each other. That's really bizarre. I don't know if they're sisters. They are located in the same place. It's funny that they're all being named Sif right now. Some kind of a bug or something. Or we've got Jet. Jet's pretty goddamn good. No titleage though. So to get the titles, you can choose from. This would be the best one right here. You want to do this one, or do you want to go down the list, Janza? This one's got good trait. This was get the claims. Go for the claims and go for the more prestige. All right, Sif Samira's daughter. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up again just to see because I want to find. So we've done the thing, but I don't know why Jet doesn't have someone, but it's just the way it is, I guess. If I was to try to arrange a marriage. For Jet, I mean, he'll probably live long enough. It's not that good, though. Eagle, 12, Torsten, better. Try that. Be right back. Okay. Coffee sounds good. Alright. Greetings, my charming liege. I will be delighted if your daughter Elle can visit my court in Baden to meet her peers. Of course she'll be there. %96 on this one. These guys are still heading to the war zone. Who is this? Raiders. We don't want them. High Queen Un has gained the trait Pregnant. Got a rollicking good shanty here. I will siege this capital and we'll spread out. Prisoner in my own body. Uh-oh. I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately, I feel a constant malaise, and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not be able to get up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do naught but to await death's sweet embrace to claim me. How long will I have to wait? You gain the trait Infirm. Crap. That gives it -3 and everything. A severe health penalty. It says I'm still fine, but that's not a good thing. Maybe I could get a mystical treatment for it. I don't know. One can hope that something will come up. Alright, child returned. Bridie Gundred gains the witch trait. These are both 15. So we got Bjorg, who is looking for stewardship. Let's give her the stewardship guardian. Sif. It's like the most popular name of the year in CK3 right now. In the year 917 AD, the most popular girl name was Sif. Okay, next we'll get rid of Bridie, Sif's daughter. And it says stewardship, but she's lousy at stewardship, so let's try and see if she'll go for intrigue. Yes. So we're going to change her to intrigue. Move guardian. Educate child. Look for an intrigue. Sig. Pretty close to Sif. Sig. If I was going to name someone Sig, it'd probably be a boy. I didn't know that was a girl name, but you know, whatever. Okay, we're up to 89 members in the dynasty here. We need to find 2 wards. Two new wards for personalized training. So we'll go with Aegir and Aegir, and it looks like Tortoise. I don't know how I skipped Tortoise. Alright. You can designate a guardian for L. Gundred. L looks like, wow, she's awesome. And we definitely want to go diplomacy. So temporarily we will send her to Madalena. What do we got going here? We have a schemer discovered. My spy master coming to grave news is my vassal Jarl Gear that is plotting against my wife, the High Queen Un. She's the only one that's producing children right now. She's pregnant currently, so we want to definitely arrest that fellow. 4% chance. Yikes. Not good odds. Prisoners can be ransomed. And they are not valuable prisoners. Aha! We do have a rival, though. Let's ransom her, but this rival we're going to do something else with. We're going to leave her in the prison until I need to be executing somebody. What's my dread level? 90. Could be time. Could indeed be time to execute somebody. Let's look. Which one was it? Drifa? It's my rival. Execute the rival. I gain prestige. I lose a bunch of stress. I devour her. I lose just 1,000,000 stress. So I'm going to leave her in the jail here until I get close in stress, and then let's see, we can do some other things. I could torture her, but I don't want to torture her because then I won't lose the stress. So we're going to leave her where she is. Yeah. How come I've only got a 6 out of 6 here? Oh, because I went in infirm. I went infirm and lost 3 and everything. Sucks. Come on, physician. War declared. The Northmen, this is crazy. These guys would think that they're tough enough to attack me. The conquest of the Jarldom of Namnesia. So they're attacking and they're going for Armorica here. we're a long ways away from this, but we are definitely going to. We'll finish this what we're doing right now. But then we're gonna as soon as these guys are done with what they're doing too, they're going to head over there. We'll smash that guy. It's ridiculous that he thinks that he is worthy of that. All right. So we're going to take these units here, and we're going to have them come over until let's see if we know where this guy's at. It says he's in Firdafilki. Let's just remind ourselves where Firdafilki is. I should know, and I probably could guess, but there's no reason to guess when we can just do this. All right, so there's his 9,000 guys in Firdafilki, and they are sieging right there. So let's take my 9,000 guys that I have over here that are still sieging. We'll let them finish their siege, but we'll take these other guys straight over. And then we'll take them out. We can ransom Drifa. Let's see if she's valuable. Doesn't seem to be. No, I'm not going to ransom you. Ever. You're my rival. Okay. Let's check the demand payments. 36, getting there. Torbjorn, 20. Turid, 28, getting there. Kjartan, let's get it. Sure, 50. Oh, man. That was dumb. It's because I forgot I needed that hook. Stupid! Oh well. If I only make one mistake per session, I guess that's still pretty good. Luckily, we're ahead in the count. The Northerner Menace. A horde of disjointed pirates, landless freemen, desperate lesser children, and other assorted miscreants have joined Stirkar in his proposed assault against my holdings. Although the size of the force is formidable, they lack discipline or loyalty, with each scrounged mercenary focused exclusively on what they can get out of the war first and foremost. Unlike a conventional foe, it might be possible to simply deal directly with the invaders. Perhaps a bargain could be struck. Never. Back to your frozen hellscape of a home, scum. This would cause me to gain 62 stress, but that's okay. You fight the Nords the old-fashioned way, or if it's land they want, give it to them. He wins the conquest of the Gerald. That would cost me 350 prestige. I'd get a truce, go closer to friendship, gain reprieve from adventurers. He becomes my vassal. In my experience, they prefer gold. I lose 1,500 gold. No. Or we'll banish these invaders as we've always done. All right, let me look at this guy. Yeah, no. How about that? How about FU? That's what we do. Gained a hook on this person, Cecilia, my champion. But I don't know why, or I don't really care. Oh, because of this. High Queen resolves courtier debt. So we got the thing. Fabricate hook gossip. My agents have made contact with Deary, a servant in my vassal Jarl Skarfeden's castle. With the right incentive, he is willing to start some whispers about Jarl Skarfeden not being nearly as gracious as he seems, which would ruin his reputation. It would cost me 150 gold, and we would gain tarnished reputation on the guy, which would reduce our secrecy but increase our success chance, or sympathetic ear, and we gain disloyal servants, and we'd gain a little bit less, but we don't need to, we're already maxed out, so I'm not going to spend money. Pass. We got some things popping up here. Host Grand Rite. Yes, nice. Let the rite begin. So that's a thing. And we've got some stress, so you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to eat my rival, execute, behead and devour. Grand Rite, an uninvited guest. As my fellow witches arrive in Aachen, I catch a glimpse of an unfamiliar face. When I go to meet my grandson Bjorn, he introduces the strange man as Onund. They are old acquaintances, as it turns out. Bjorn asks if Onund may join our rite. He is possessed, torturer, witch. The more the merrier. How about that? He's welcome. He's a witch. The Grand Rite, the full moon rises. Read from an ancient grimoire, 91%. Play some tricks, 90%. Charisma, 85%. I'm going to read from the book. The old words are strange, yet they speak to me on an instinctive level. They weave an enchanting pattern full of beauty and promise. My guests are utterly spellbound. As I close the grimoire with a dramatic gesture, their cheers erupt through the glade. Now that the main ceremony is finished, my guests and I are free to worship as it pleases us. So I can experiment with herbs with Grima, which would gain Seeker of Knowledge, which is learning +1. I'm not going to do that. I can ask Sif to instruct me in the art of charm, which would unlock a diplomacy lifestyle perk. That's what I am leaning towards. I could spend time with Onund and get a rival, which I don't want to do. Or I could do something to reduce my stress, which I don't want to do. So we're going to go with the instruct me in the art of charm. I've unlocked a diplomacy perk. Let's look at the perk first. So we got, ooh, nice. So I could go, children receive 1 to 3 extra skill points. I don't know what that would do for my grandchildren or anything. Benevolent intent, sway scheme, power +30, send gift, opinion, monthly dread. I like grim to rule, generally. See what effect that has. A gear. So it looks like it's affecting, no, this is my daughter who is 6, so it's only my direct children. That's fine. So A gear here needs a spouse, so we'll look at that. He is currently signed up for Intrigue, which I don't want to do. Let's look at his skills, though, what he's going to get. So he's got Stubborn, which helps with stewardships, giving him a +3. He's already got that, and that's good. So I think we'll leave him with that. I'm not going to spend stress to get these other things, so I could get Vengeful. Vengeful would give Intrigue and Prowess +2. If I wanted to switch him to Intrigue, which he's already on Intrigue. If I wanted to switch him to Learning, or I'm sorry, Diplomacy, then that would be not good. So I kind of want to switch him to Diplomacy. If he's good at Diplomacy, yeah, you're right. Alright, so he's doing Diplomacy, and let's find him a spouse. Some of these girls need, no, already hooked up. Yeah, let's go to Prestige Gain. Yeah. I mean, Valkyrie's the best. Can she? Yeah, I can find a spouse for her that's not him necessarily. Who is the best? Aurelius is fucking amazing. So we got you. Alright, let's go back. Still need a spouse for you. Sif. So we got Halfred. That's better. These other ones aren't so good. Gustina is quite good. Alright. Is this 2100 coming in here? Nice if these guys would hurry up and finish this. Change commander. Where's my other army at? Coming on in. Okay, you need to be order. All right, you guys. This looks like next boy is Ivar the Boneless. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. It's gonna be the next time. You can add all of it as his last name. No, it wouldn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. You can't put nicknames on like that. It wouldn't work. I would have to hyphenate it or something. Plus, then when he gets another nickname, then it would be stupid. It'd be Ivar the Boneless, the Dread, or whatever. I don't know. We'll talk about it tomorrow because I've got to wrap it up, and I have to go check on my my kid who's homesick again, which is dumb. But yeah, we just got our COVID shots, our second COVID shots on. What did I say? What did I say that she said? Missed it. I'll have to rewatch to get your joke. Wrap it up. Okay, but I do have to. That's what she said. So we will start again tomorrow at the same Gus time, same Gus channel. It will be tomorrow. It is at noon to 4 Pacific or 3 to 7 Eastern or whatever it is in your personalized time zone. And I hope to see you then. Until final death, I am Gusty, and it's been so fun. And we'll start from here tomorrow. Sorry we didn't get the subs unlocked for the emote. We'll try again tomorrow. All right. Peace.